All right, what's up, everybody? Got the goods today, boys. That's right. We got teriyaki. We got barbacoa. That's right. It's your boy is hungry as fuck, and yeah, I ain't smoked this all day. Let's see where it takes us. Let's go get this motherfucker open. Teriyaki. Okay. I always end up getting original or peppered, so it's a good switch up, you know? Alright, let me get this chess game set up. I'm gonna switch cameras and we'll get some music going too. Chris Rock's coming out with a special on Netflix. Wow. Good on him, man. Wish we could watch it on stream. But I know Netflix would beat the fuck out of us. It would take my whole channel down. So unfortunately, we got to go with what we got. We'll start with a song in the playlist that I have a like on. Oh, found one. I love New Vegas. Alright. Alright. Also, my friend said I would only get, out of 6 games, I would only win. So, my goal is to do better than that. This song reminds me of, like, Linkin Park mixed with, like, Godsmack or something. Okay. I got chat pulled up. The only, like, if y'all see me on my phone, you'll know. My phone, most streams, it stays right there. Alright. Let's hop over, everybody. No. I don't want to get notifications. You bastard. Okay. Let's see what they do. I'm gonna stick with what I did last time. Because, man, I was popping off. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and I got a Red Bull too. I can make it louder on my end, and I don't think it'll affect y'all. Hold on. Let me look at my feedback real quick. Oh yeah. Okay. Word. Sorry, I'm not a good streamer, so I'm figuring these things out as we go. Yeah. Okay. Let's test the waters. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not feeling as confident as I was, so. Yeah. Gotta make a necessary sacrifice. See, now he's gonna be fucked. Because, look. Because he's behind that one. He can't move that without moving this. So, it's gonna be a lug to carry around. Yeah. I had to get the hell out of Dodge, man. Okay, I'm not worried about that. He's just trying to set up. See, I think what I did right last time was like, I was being direct. I wasn't trying to build up to something. I think that's what I did right. Now what? Damn, Balin bought ads on chess.com. Sorry I had to beat a little Ukrainian. Well, nothing against you. Who are you threatening right now? 'Cause it's not me. It's not me, I promise. That's very well thought out. That was gonna bring the pawn out. I've never seen anybody do that against me, so that I commend the different strategy. You know, they're kind of thinking outside the box. You know. Yes, very good sport. Okay. Take it. Okay. Do what you must. Do what you must. Go ahead. Do it. Oh, I'm gonna take that out. Cause we don't got time for that bullshit. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I rage quitted. It's alright. We still got the next one. That's right. Get back in your house. Get back in your house. I'm the captain now. You know what would surprise the shit out of me? If this band is a female lead. Because that was hard as fuck. So hard. Yes! Look at this. Bro's, I'm pressing, bro, I swear. How you doing, Isaac? I think that's Isaac. Oh, man. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Alright. He's trying to bait me, but I'm not falling. What is he doing? Oh my lord. I'm bringing all my pieces up. I have only not moved 8 of my pieces. 8 of my 20 pieces? No, 8 of my 16. I've moved everything and basically most of my key pieces. So Let's see if he notices. He might be predetermining his moves. Strong strawberry on that one, man. Infiltration at its finest. See, if he's smart, he moves his king there. That way I won't take the knight. I can't take him until I take him. So, and I can't take him till I take the knight too. So both of these gotta go. This song sounds like if MCR and Ramstein had a baby. So fucking good. Wicked guitar too. I really stumped him with that one, I guess. Ooh, I was thinking way too far ahead actually. Because I gotta take that bishop before I can take that one. I was not thinking about that. I can't take that bishop without the king to be here. Bro went AFK, man. Well, alright. I got another one also. Barbecue. It's good, but doesn't hold a candle like to the teriyaki. Alright.
Understand it, but then lying on the floor, say that you can't help it. Last night got out of control. I think it's time I go. Sick of you messing with my head. Sick of you messing with all my friends. I didn't think we would have a problem. Now
Okay. Bro, his butthole clenching right now. I just wiped out a good quarter of the board in one foul swoop. Okay. Wow. What am I doing? Yeah, teriyaki is better. Barbecue is just really mid, you know? Like, it's edible, but you're like, damn, you know? Move a pond up, come on. Let me in. Bro, this is the equivalent of like playing as a running back in Madden, and literally you do nothing but run, and you're like doing all this crazy shit because you can run every play because it's fucking Madden. That's exactly what this is like. Yeah. I feel like at any moment now, it's all gonna change and go all against me. Maybe I'm just being too humble. It could prove to be my undoing. But I got a strong feeling about this one, guys. Yeah. Oh, he still gave it to me. Time to update the record. 3-1. Yeah. Go back home. That queen better retreat. Oh, wow. Playing like that, huh? How you like these apples, huh? Oh, wait. Bad idea. Very bad. Please don't move your queen. be messing up my plan if you do that. Let's see. I gotta get. I'm out for blood. I want that bishop. I want it. I want it. Oh, you smarty. Oh, you. I'll take that. Maybe even your knight. Just wow. Where you gonna go? You could give me your bishop, but then what? I need reinforcements quick. Reinforcements are coming. Thank you. Bro was getting pissed. The French defense. Wow. You learn something new every day. That was the French defense. Just like that, we're 4-1, guys. Hey, that one was a fluke. I swear. We got one more game. And then we're gonna go watch Predator videos. So, let's go. We're gonna keep going with this very aggressive queen strategy. I like it. I feel once I break down one of their corners, they lose their shit. Like, actually lose their shit. They're like, there's no fucking way he's doing this. There's no fucking way. Little do they know. Bring my knight up. What? Eye for an eye. He's gonna take it. Whoa. That's bold. Hmm? You don't scare me, bro. I promise. Hmm. 4-2. That was a hard game, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. Good thing I had my teriyaki jerky. Did y'all know that I'm sponsored by Gaffley? Oh.
Hello?
Hi.
What are you doing?
Nothing, just bored. What about you?
You sound so young.
I am young.
Maybe I should just leave you alone.
You having a good Saturday night? How's it going? What business does a 30-some-year-old man have coming to meet a 14-year-old girl where she's, home alone?
Can I pick you up tonight?
Yeah.
I'm not going to jail.
No? I won't tell anyone, I promise. I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble.
And, I've got my kids too, so.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But we can just chill.
Yeah, we don't have to do anything. Just watch a movie or something. I was misled.
Well, I want to let you know you've just been skeeted in 4K. If there's anything else you have to say, we'd love to hear it, Brandon. And we will have to get your license plate and submit everything to the police. Okay. Okay.
Wow. That was a hard trailer, bro. Alright. I'm not gonna watch this whole thing, obviously. But we're going on a binge tonight.
These men are trying to meet up with teenagers online.
I mean, it's pretty much,
I will not do it again.
Okay.
If you catch me again doing it, then I say submit it. Okay.
They think they're talking to actual teenagers, but in reality, they're talking to an adult decoy posing as one on the other end.
I mean, you sent a full-blown picture and video of your to a 13-year-old girl. Okay, that's a federal offense right there.
Not only is it immoral and just downright disgusting, but it's illegal. And these guys know that.
Girl need to meet a 40-year-old predator.
These are the dangers of clips from my there
online predators is no exception to that. Where underage teens on himself
Daniel, it's really
never of some sort, and talks about cuddling Gabriel.
Chick-fil-A.
You work at Chick-fil-A part-time. Wow.
Well, gotta say, Neil, it's really our pleasure to serve you.
Commitment, you say? Neil here has never heard of that. Even a marriage ring doesn't stop him from trying to meet up with a 14-year-old boy. But we'll get into that a little later. For now, get your spurs on and saddle up, because we've got bigger matters to tend to here. This here is 34-year-old Gabriel. He showed up to a park to meet who he thought was a 13-year-old girl. He claimed to be a school teacher of some sort, and talks about cuddling up with the girl. Being more of a romantic type, Gabriel figured he'd spice things up by bringing the girl a pumpkin spice frappuccino from Starbucks. But his whole world came crashing down when he met me and Military Sergeant Chester instead. He was so nervous and caught off guard that he seemed to forget that he already had a frappuccino of his own just a few minutes
At
prior.
the Cassidy
Now
Campbell.
that's a lot of calories.
Let's go.
Here's some of the things he said in his chat log. The girl says that she's 13. Gabriel says, "Wow, so young. You look older." He talks about how bored he is and that it would be nice to hug and hold the girl. He then says, "I want to cuddle with you and hold you snuggly like a teddy bear." The girl says, "Well, that would be nice." He then talks about how much trouble he could get into if the girl's parents found out.
Now, this Gabriel fellow was a very fast mover, I would say. We came across him on the Whisper app. The decoy did tell him that she was 13. And during the conversation, he didn't even seem to flinch at the fact that he was talking to a 13-year-old girl. Instead, he got rather comfortable in that conversation, talked about holding the girl, cuddling her, things of that nature. It was only about 6 hours or so from the point
Bro got
of
hooked.
him initially making contact with the
Took his
decoy that
ass.
he showed up to try to meet up with her. He was definitely one of the fastest movers that we've had in these investigations. Now, during the conversation with the girl, he did mention that he was a teacher of some sort. Now, with the heat of the moment situation and the fact that Gabriel was such a fast mover that I just didn't get a whole lot of time to prepare for my interaction with him, just wasn't able to question him on the fact that he said he was a teacher. So there's really no telling what age range he supposedly teaches, or if he's even a teacher at all, because, you know, a lot of these guys will lie about their occupation to the decoy. So it's a quiet, sunny afternoon in the Dallas, Texas area. Now, before Gabriel even made plans to meet up with this girl, the girl had mentioned that she lived near a certain park. And coincidentally, Gabriel decided to take a stroll through that same park. And during this time, Gabriel decided to head over to a nearby Starbucks and get himself a frappuccino, I believe it was, of some sort. And he mentioned this to the girl.
Wow.
So
He put
naturally,
so
we
much
thought
work into this.
we'd see if Gabriel would also bring a frappuccino for this girl that he was going to meet up with. We requested a pumpkin spice frappuccino, I believe it was. This was at the beginning of September, so Starbucks was, just now bringing their pumpkin spice flavors back into the season. And as a lot of people know, I'm a pretty big fan of pumpkin spice. I'm a bit of a basic bitch, I'm not gonna lie. It took about 10 minutes or so to find out where Gabriel actually was waiting for this girl at the park, so we sent someone out to look for him.
I see your friend walk down the street.
Uh-huh.
So the guy you're looking for is on the bench right now.
He's on the bench?
Yeah. So he's on the bench.
Which bench?
Does he have a pumpkin spice frappe with him?
So you know when you walk out the front door, there's a bench right there?
Oh, he's right there?
Is he?
Okay, so this way. Let's go.
Oh, we gotta go this way.
A few minutes passed by, and coincidentally, he was actually sitting at the bench right beside our sting house. I mean, he couldn't have made it any easier, really.
Really?
So we got mic'd up and got the cameras ready. We walked out the door, only to see this the figure of this Gabriel fellow sitting on the bench waiting for this 13-year-old girl. He's a very heavy-set gentleman, indeed. At first glance, when I first saw him, I thought he resembled a Snorlax from the Pokemon franchise. That was my
Snorlax. Oh my god.
How's it going, sir?
How we doing today, sir?
Is this for you? Mm-hmm. So it's not for the 13-year-old girl that you're here to meet?
No.
Did you get her anything? Did you get the girl anything? Well, why not?
No.
Why didn't you get her anything?
Because
You told her just on the phone that you were going to get her a frappe from Starbucks.
No, I did not.
So let's start there.
No.
Well, it says it right here in the conversation, Gabriel.
Okay, calm down. I see you shaking. It's all right.
It's okay, Gabriel. We just want to.
Tell us what's going on here.
You just want to have a chat.
Relax, okay? We're not going to hurt you.
What are you doing here?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just.
Okay, that's
wanting to
fine.
talk. I even
Yeah,
said in the thing.
sure.
I'm not.
But you understand that
I know it seems
it's
creepy.
not
but I'm
right
very,
to lure a minor out of her house. And this is a 13-year-old girl we're
Jesus.
talking about here,
Listen,
Gabriel.
It's not anything. It wasn't anything sexual. I'm sorry.
Let me talk a little bit.
It's not.
I got you.
So, what was what'd you come here to do? No, we're not going to hurt
Just
you.
talk.
Just talk.
But you're putting it online.
Just talk.
Sir,
to
that's
us.
just for documentation purposes, so that way
Please don't.
you can't say
I
that
don't.
anything happened that didn't happen.
Nothing happened.
So what
Well,
did you?
we
What,
make
what
sure
was it?
nothing's going
Who
to
did you
happen.
come here to meet?
We were just gonna chat. I even said in the thing like I just want to chat.
But how
I'm
old
just
was
so
she?
lonely. She said she was young, but I didn't.
Well, how old?
How young?
How old did she say?
How young?
She was 14 or something. Like
14. Try maybe you want to try again? Maybe a year younger. She did say she was 13.
So she was 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
that. But I'm not.
You're not what?
you're
Gabriel?
not what?
I'm not. I wasn't trying to do anything.
Well, what about
just lonely.
back in the conversation here when you
I know
mentioned
that- I know that-
cuddling?
Just be honest.
Yeah, but that.
You
I
can
wasn't
just
gonna do
be
anything.
straight up here.
Just be
I
straight
wasn't
up.
gonna do anything. I'm not.
So that's
I am
why
being straight up.
so you came here
Just to talk.
just to talk.
Just
What were
to
you going to talk about?
Just how you doing? How's it going?
Were you maybe going to talk about
No,
how
I was not gonna talk about anything.
maybe going to talk about how you wanted to
No.
cuddle up with
sir,
her
I
like
was
you
not.
said
I was
here?
not.
What else did he
I
say?
even said in the message, like,
Well, here you-
trust me, I don't want to do
Well,
that.
you were talking about boys at her school maybe, and then you said if you told a
know,
boy
I
that you
know.
wanted to kiss, he'd have his tongue down your throat. Is
But
what you
that's
said.
Me.
It's not you, but it's like you're.
Wait, hold on.
Why
that
even
wasn't you.
why even go there?
So that
Gabriel?
wasn't you? Just talk. Just relax. Calm down.
Talks about how bored girl
Oh
says.
shit.
That would be nice.
What did I
He then
do?
talks about how much
He couldn't have made.
So that's
I
why
have it on me.
you don't have your ID.
No.
With a third.
Can I please get in my car and leave?
Well,
Well, sir, we just want to ask you a few
you are free
questions.
to leave, but
And we're gonna have to give this all over to the police.
I didn't
And
commit any. I didn't.
You did reference that you had seen something on the news about someone getting caught up in Allen, Texas, for the same thing you're doing.
I know that's why
I mean,
didn't.
what
so that didn't scare you.
that thing on the news?
So you
what-
saw me catch somebody else.
a child here is a crime.
I'm not luring I didn't lure a child.
But she's
No, there's
13.
not- there's
Hold on a
nothing.
second. So you saw me catch somebody else.
I
It was
saw an
his.
article.
You saw.
So you
his-
saw that, and that was me.
That was him.
And now you're here in real life.
I'm not doing anything, sir.
Welcome
I
to
didn't do
reality,
Oh,
buddy.
Sir, Gabriel.
So is that what you do? You come here to meet 13-year-olds?
Gabriel, and then you say that you're.
13-year-old here?
I said nothing, and there was stuff that could be misconstrued. but
What,
I
sexual
didn't-
stuff?
Well, what's misconstruing about how you say that
What?
your cuddles
I
are
didn't say anything.
10 times
Didn't say
better?
nothing sexual?
No.
Wrapping your arms around her, cuddling
No.
with a 13-year-old?
No.
It's all here, Gabriel.
Talk about boys out of
it's,
school?
it's all in the
It wasn't
chat.
sexual.
Sticking a tongue down her throat?
It's all in the chat log.
that was-
Gabriel, I just want to let you know I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit, and you have
didn't
just
do anything,
you
sir.
just been skeeted. Just want to let you know that. And I just want to know if there's anything else you have to say. We would really love to hear it before you shove off here.
I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just a lonely guy.
Okay,
and I did
Gabriel.
not plan to do anything
Well,
inappropriate.
It wasn't
or
wrong. Wait, so it wasn't wrong
It
at
was
all?
unusual, but I didn't do anything wrong.
So
understand, Gabriel, but
how come if somebody else does it,
I didn't break the law.
you didn't at all? Luring a minor?
It's not luring.
it's luring a minor.
13-year-old.
She's
It's not
13.
luring.
Yeah, it is.
It's not learning.
You told her to meet you at
What
the
is it
park,
then?
Gabriel.
Scott
Gabriel,
Kennedy,
it's
13-year-old.
it's all here. The proof is in the pudding. I mean, your hand's caught in the cookie jar here.
I was never going to do anything. I didn't do
Well,
anything.
what about when you said you were going to cuddle up with her? I mean, if she met you here, where was it going to go from there?
It wasn't going to go anywhere.
Okay, so your plan was just to sit and chat with her,
Just to sit and
give
chat.
her,
That's
give
what
her,
I said in the thing. We're
give her a
just gonna
frappe
sit
and just chat.
Just chat.
Yeah, I'm
And-
more disappointed
and then-
that he didn't even bring.
Can I just?
This is a situation we did see if any.
Why don't you go and have a seat for me right there? I'm with the predatory investigation unit, sir. Sir. Sir, I need to have a conversation with you.
Please.
So you came here to meet my son?
No.
You know I'm the dad, right?
I swear to God, please, sir. No.
You know I'm the dad, right?
I don't know.
You don't know that? So let's go have a chat.
Bro, he must be on meth. Look at him.
Please, I
jaw.
have wife and kids. I don't know.
So what are you doing here? Does your wife and kids know you're here right now?
What are you
No.
doing here, sir?
Do they know?
Well,
We need to go have a talk right now.
Sir, if you want to just step back in for a moment. Why don't we just walk back over here?
We can just have a
please,
talk.
I don't know. I don't know who is.
You don't know who was what.
You in trouble. Let's go inside where it's quiet.
Let's just go inside briefly.
But I don't believe it's.
The neighbors.
You don't believe
Call
what?
police.
You sure about that?
I want to call police.
So you want to call the police?
You want to call the
I
police,
want
sir?
to call police.
Well, that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh heck no.
You want to just come back here?
He's not calling. He's not calling the police.
What?
This is how you get the right yourself.
I didn't call.
We-
around the area.
On casting of transport.
Big minute from me. We're gonna have all their information. Yes, sir. Okay.
Play. What that? It's where two guys get together and play with each other's Oh, dang.
Now, it was a Sunday afternoon when this Neil guy showed up to our sting house to try to meet up with this 14-year-old boy.
What the
after
actual
talking
fuck?
very sexually on the Grindr app. As soon as he comes in, he's very comfortable right off rip. I mean, you know, he's sitting on the couch, getting a little
God.
handsy with the decoy. At some point, he even tells him to take off his jacket. Now, Neil claimed that he told him to do this because he thought it was hot, and the boy shouldn't have had the jacket on. But you could also make the argument that maybe Neil was trying to get this, who he thought was a 14-year-old boy to sort of undress and do these sexual acts that he talked about on the Grindr app the day before.
Jesus.
But as soon as Military Sergeant Chester comes out to greet Neil, his whole demeanor just changes.
So what do you want to do?
Let's do it a little bit.
Okay.
Not doing anything you're not comfortable with.
Well, I'm down for anything.
You say that, but if something's not comfortable, you just say so, okay?
Okay. Well, what do you like?
I like touching, kissing. You're nervous, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's good. Take this one.
You want to take this?
How we doing? Yeah, that's right. Oh, is right. So what'd you come here to do?
I came here to just meet him.
Is that why you told him to take his clothes off?
I told him to take his sweater off.
What would you have done if I did not show up?
I wasn't gonna do anything today. I mean, I was gonna probably kiss him.
Well, that is something. That's legal.
That is legal or illegal?
That's illegal.
Okay.
What?
So that's illegal right there. On top of that, you're telling him to take his clothes off, talking about sexual
I
acts.
told him to take his jacket off. It's summertime and he's got that big old jacket on.
You sure about that?
Yeah. He got on a big sweatshirt.
Sure. Okay.
I mean, you got me on the other stuff, but I didn't.
I got you on this, but that one, okay. You got me on that one. You got me on that one, sir. All right. You got me on that one.
Steve?
So,
Where is he?
you got how many kids you got?
One.
How old are they?
He's old.
He's old? What would they think about this?
I'm going to be humiliated.
Humiliated? So what do you think should happen to you?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I mean, I hope nothing, but
You hope nothing?
you give me a warning.
How long you been on Grindr?
I don't know.
You don't know? When?
Couple years.
Couple years. So you've been doing
I've
this,
never approached a minor before this.
but
approached
have you met up? Okay. So
And it said 19.
Okay, the funny part is, say, oh, it's the first time I've ever done this. How come the first time these people ever do it is when they hit a decoy? Come on, now. Really?
On his original.
but did he tell you he was 14?
He did eventually.
Okay. So I have multiple times in those chats when he said I'm 14 and you said it was fine, then you began to talk about you like play. You said that yesterday, you like play. So what is play?
Jacking off.
So did you have to lie? What'd you tell your wife you were doing?
No shame.
I'm going to run errands.
You're going to, this is an errand for you? Just another day in the neighborhood, Mr. Rogers? What is this? So how many people you met off with Grindr? Don't lie to me.
In several years, maybe 5.
And does your wife know about this?
No.
Wow. Wow. So
Jesus.
I guess she's going to now, right?
she is. So do me a favor and get her on the phone.
No.
Do you want to go to prison or do you want to talk to your wife?
And then what happens?
Depends what she does when you get home. So that's up to you. You pick your poison, sir.
Okay. Well, no, that's it. If I go to prison, she's going to.
Well, guess what?
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole lot worse though in prison, ain't it?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You're going to get all the you want because Tyrone's going to be your little cellmate and he's going to be. You like black guys?
Now, the interaction between Neil and Military Sergeant Chester went on for a few minutes, and I decided to go ahead and step in when I thought that things were getting a little bit heated, so I could come in and kind of calm the situation down.
Is that a yes or no?
It's a no.
What do we got going on here?
What's that?
What do we got going on here? I just heard black guys. So.
This is our predatorial investigator.
How you doing? Skeet Hansen Predatorial Investigation Unit.
Step over a little to the side, Skeet.
We do work in conjunction with the police, so.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Neil.
Neil. What brings you here today, Neil?
Bad things.
Bad things.
Yeah.
You want to elaborate for me?
I don't know what I need to say.
So look, hey,
to me.
Skeet. He's gonna call his wife.
Okay.
So let's let him do that. He's already admitted to everything.
So
We don't.
Tell me what that. I admit this to my wife, and she's pissed. And
That's fine. That's it. That's between y'all.
yeah. And
Or-
then what happens?
That's between y'all.
Really not up to us to decide.
I don't get to go. I don't live in your household, so I don't get to tell you that.
What were you planning to do?
When I was walking up, I was like, "He's too young. I'm not going to do anything."
Okay. So why come
Yeah.
in and sit on the couch? You know, and have
Because I was
this-
already here.
Well, what were you talking about on the Grindr app is what I want to know.
Well, y'all already had
What
that.
was the
We have
what was
that.
the content of that?
Hey.
You see it?
I'm done something bad, and I've gotten caught, and you're going to talk to somebody. Hold on.
How you doing? Are you Neil's wife?
Who's this?
So this is Chester. I'm with the Predatorial Investigative Unit. So your husband here, how long y'all been married? Yes, how long have y'all been married, ma'am?
31 years.
31 years. Well, I have some very bad news. Your husband came here to meet a 14-year-old boy for sex. And he's also said that he's been doing this for the past 2 to 5 years or so, and he's met up with over 5 people from the Grindr app.
Never a minor.
He said they're not minors, but this was a 14-year-old. It was a sting operation. He came here.
You have to hold on a minute. Hold on.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
What would your son think of this, Neil?
He'd be embarrassed.
I mean, to say the least, it's pretty darn embarrassing. And wrong. Awful wrong. I mean, I just don't understand what makes a man do this sort of thing, you know?
This whole demeanor is
I mean, help me understand, Neil. Is it a...
Let's
like
wait till...
Okay. Is it like maybe an addiction to the...
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm sorry. Ma'am. See what you did to her? This is what you did.
Hello?
Yeah, hello? Who's this?
This is her son.
Okay, so my name is Chester. I'm with the Predatorial Investigative Unit. And so your dad has been caught in a sting operation. He came here to meet a 14-year-old boy for sex and sent very explicit text messages. And yep, so I'm just trying to let y'all know. And he said he's been doing this Grindr. He's been on the Grindr. Have you heard of the Grindr app? It's a gay dating app.
Yes.
So he's been on this app for the last 2 to 5 years. He said he's met up with over 5 people. And
the craziest part about this Neil situation is that he's actually married. Okay, he has a wife and a son. Now before this, his
Damn.
wife had no idea that he had even been on the Grindr app and was even interested in men, let alone 14-year-old boys.
Shit. Oh my God.
So when
This makes
she
me concerned.
heard about
I'm not
this,
even
I mean, she was just devastated. You
Hmm.
really
God
got a feel
dang.
for the families in these situations.
I'm sorry. I know it's a lot to take in. So, you know what? Just bear with me, all right?
Do you have any questions of them?
No, wait, what do you mean you're coming home? So who are these people?
They're a third-party investigator.
There's no guarantee that he's going to make it home, is there?
There's no guarantee.
We don't know what those...
I don't know what's going to happen on the highway or whatever, what the police might do.
Really not up to us to decide.
I'll let you know when I know, okay?
Do you have any other plans today?
No.
Little Sunday fun day action? You know, go out with the fam?
What was the layout of your day, Neil? Just so we know. So your plan was to come and...
To come, yes, to come.
To do these things with a 14-year-old boy and then go about your day after that? Was that the plan?
I don't know what the plan was.
Okay, you're just kind of winging it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Little wing action?
So what was the interest with this 14?
Well, he was 19 when he started, and then
He told you.
yeah, and then I continued the dialogue.
Wife's calling you.
Guys, that phone call was deep as fuck. I thought she wasn't like understanding. She was just probably trying to hold it together. That's wild.
You? Hello, ma'am?
Hey, sorry, the call dropped.
It's all right.
So the only other question I have is like, where is he now?
So he's sitting here with us. We're just having a conversation. Then he's going to be on his merry way. And he said y'all have like you're going to talk when you get home. So.
And this is your first time doing this, you said, Neil?
First time doing what?
Coming to meet up with a
minor. I've never, ever been with him.
Never, ever,
Now,
ever.
What today?
Something just, or yesterday?
Yeah.
Because you're talking pretty dirty to the decoy yesterday.
You gotta understand, we hear that a lot, and if we had a dime for...
What do you do for a living?
I sell insurance. My major job is self-employed.
And what else?
I have a part-time job.
What's your part-time job, Neil?
Chick-fil-A.
You work at Chick-fil-A part-time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, gotta say, Neil, it's really our pleasure to serve you.
Are you a manager there?
Now, Neil said that he was a self-employed insurance salesman of some sort. But apparently he also worked part-time at a Chick-fil-A restaurant. Their spicy chicken sandwich is to die for, by the way. Very good. Excellent sandwich. So you got to think, with him at this Chick-fil-A job, he is most likely working and interacting with boys and girls right around the same age as the boy he was there to meet on this day.
All right, let's go. Come on.
If there's anything else you have to say, we'd love to hear it. If not, just want to let you know you've just been skeeted.
What is skeeted?
It's kind of just my catchphrase. I'm Skeeter. Skeet hands with the predatory in this.
Here's your phone, sir. Let's get this documentation on the way out.
If there's anything else you have to say,
Now, where's this going to go?
It's going to go online, sir. Yeah, that's right. That's the right word for it. Let's go out here and get his plates. Are those when you... All right.
Now is where you know that I'm skeeted and question the phrase.
He got skeeted.
Expensive sunglasses you have here. I don't drop.
Okay. See, you'd feel guilty?
Do I really gotta read this? Oh, man. Carl.
Hello, how are you?
How you doing? Go sit down.
Yes, sir.
So how we doing tonight? Go sit right there.
Yes, sir. Well, how are you?
Do you mind if I check you?
Check me for weapons.
Anything.
Yeah, I can. Want me to get up?
Go and stand up, please.
Yes, sir. Nothing.
Empty your pockets.
Absolutely nothing.
You scared the living dog crap out of me. You know that, right? You're wearing a ski mask. You gonna rob somebody or what?
No, no.
You don't mind, do you?
No, sir.
Okay. You got any butt plugs, anything?
I have nothing. No, sir.
Don't be getting turned on if I touch you, okay?
No, I'm not. I promise.
You promise?
I promise.
Don't try anything on me, all right? Do you have any condoms, anything like that?
No, sir.
Go and sit down. Is that lubricant?
Yes, sir.
Let me see it.
Yes, sir.
So what are you planning on doing this?
I don't know.
You don't know what you're gonna do with it.
No, I don't. I promise.
You got big plans on that?
No, sir. Not really. I just got invited over, and so.
You just got invited over.
Yes, sir.
By who?
Someone who lives here.
Someone who lives here?
Yes,
wow.
And how old was that someone?
I said he was like 18. That's what he.
Oh, he was 18.
That's what he told me.
So you know what you are, right? You're a liar.
No.
Okay, so let me go through these documents right here.
Yes, sir.
Fucking dumb.
And we're gonna find that you are a liar. Now put your phone down there.
Can I go, please?
Well, do you want to go over this, or do you want?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to go to prison? How does prison say? You don't want to go to prison? I didn't think so. So do you mind setting your phone and your keys right there, please?
Right over here? Yes, sir.
I don't want you deleting any evidence, because that is a crime. That's a felony.
I apologize.
Let's go over these text messages here. Yes, please is your account, correct?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, please is your account, correct?
I did lie. I apologize. I did. I know. Yes, sir.
Have you before? The 14-year-old says no.
Yes.
You. And then you said, I have been.
Yes, sir.
Where you from, if you don't mind me asking? Pick, by the way, I'm 32. Is that cool? I just like younger, that's all. You put the little devil faces.
Yeah.
Why'd you put devil faces?
Just.
You a devil?
No, just to make sure.
Are you a devil?
No, sir. No, sir.
14-year-old decoy says, I don't even know what you look like. You sent some pictures, then tells you, oh, nice. Yeah, I'm younger, LOL. 14. And then what did you proceed to say? You said you got Snap?
Yeah.
I would love to you, LOL.
Yes, sir.
So you were planning on off a 14-year-old?
I was planning on doing something. Yes, sir.
You know that's a crime, right?
Yes, sir.
Decoy says, I don't use Snap because my parents check it. And then you say, got another way to stay in contact? And yes, I would. You would like to talk. You would like to keep talking. So then you ask, where do you live? Decoy says, I'm in. Then you said, nice. Can I see your? So you know he's 14. You're asking to see his.
Yes, sir.
Why is that? I kind of went back. Not anymore.
I apologize. Yes, sir. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah. You kind of got soft now.
It's been.
It's soft now. Kind of went back. Or not. So I'm ready. Hey, I just as you know for body. So what do you ever?
A couple of years.
A couple years ago. Yes, sir. So what made you get interested in men?
To be honest, I know it's the root of everything is.
Hey, you see that? That's our first international arrest in Canada. Oh, you see that? That's our arrest in our 42nd state in Delaware. YouTube censoring channels like this left and right. If you want to keep this filtered, Lieutenant, thank you for join local over all shit on a lot of pro number. Line PROs, qualification, speed knows it appearance or one bit learn.
All right, what happened to your partner? No, yeah, just okay. We got to trust okay? Like, seeing I said, wait, I'm like, you know what? You can figure out
What the fuck?
.641, and we're on the way to catch Raphael. You talk live, talk to the deep. That's like thinking. You're telling him that the girl is Ubering to him from Ocala all the way to Kissimmee. All right, so that's about a $200 Uber. And I told him, oh, like my mom gave me a gift card, you know, for my birthday or whatever, and whatever I told him. And that's how I'm able to afford the Uber. So this individual thinks this little girl is buying a $200 Uber to come see him.
What a fucking doofus.
Okay, and it gets better.
Man. He deserves
so he
everything.
Told me
that's
where he
above that.
works. He told me which Wendy's he works at. So that's where we're headed. And he gave us his schedule too. I guess I'm just, what can I say? I'm a wizard with this.
A wizard.
You know? And I get these people to spill their guts. These are the catches that I really enjoy because it's these people that I've been talking to for months and months on end. These are the juicy predators. So the ones I've been itching to get. Raphael Angel, allegedly, and he's 22 years old. He's been speaking with who he believed to be a 15-year-old little girl. Met this guy on Plenty of Fish. So, Plenty of Fish in the Sea, you're fucking with kids. I don't understand.
Yeah.
But I guess that's just the mind of a predator.
Yeah.
They are specifically looking for children, so out of all the fish,
Yeah.
Raphael wants to choose a 15-year-old.
It's like those
girl.
dudes on Kick. Just like that.
So, this is what we have of him. That's what he looks like.
What the freak?
He sent another picture as well.
Looks like this
So,
dude I used to work
hang
with,
out
but in a different
anytime,
font.
to be honest.
And that
School's
dude
out.
was Predator
He
too.
says, bet, say less. You don't have a curfew? No, I do what I want. He says, I usually like to hang out at night. these predators, like, I don't understand. To fuck with the kid, period, and then you're gonna like do this whole like I only hang out at night thing. I mean, it's this is dangerous. You know, this individual is definitely giving off a very dangerous energy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You see this a lot with these people hanging out at, so you don't find it weird so that they can do stuff to them. This went on for a while, and then I got busy in my life as well as you guys. But then stay long enough and we'll do both. Plus maybe watch some My Hero. I'm trying to do as much as I can with you. I say, yes, let's do it. He says, cool. We're gonna have a fun little anime night together. I say, I'm excited. I'm about to shower and get ready. He says he's excited to see her. So we're excited to see you too, Raphael. We're super excited to see you, but not in the way that you thought.
He's like a rat that's
Not in the way that you
nibbling the
thought.
edge of the cheese off the rat trap. It's like starting to get deeper into his bite. It's about to take it and get whacked. Wow. Offering drugs planted to, oh my god. This monster, dude. Oh, shit. Sorry. Turn off my number lock.
Unless you want me to sneak you into my room. And to me saying for can with you.
What the actual fuck? That numerical pad got me fucked up, bro. Damn.
So apparently the Wendy's is inside of the Walmart.
What? What kind of combination
Whatever we
is
do, we
that?
just can't get away from the Walmart. So I wonder where the Wendy's is at.
God damn. She looked like a soldier walking up. Oh man.
Raphael. Just wanted to pop in really quick and let you guys know that we do have memberships on our website, so all the links will be. Oh, where's Raphael? Oh. So he's just yeah, I know. It's pretty hot. Raphael!
Yo.
Why? Why are you talking to little girls?
Nah, it ain't like that.
It's not like that?
Nah.
We have everything here, though.
Alright.
Where you going? You want to talk about this, or?
Nah, ain't it like after work?
I mean,
Catch me after
your
work.
job, though? Is that the priority, though? When you're talking to little girls?
I gotta work. Mind after work, maybe?
You gotta work what?
I gotta work. You mind doing this after work?
No, we need to do this right now. You're trying to mess with kids.
I gotta
I mean,
work,
we could
though.
call the police. Do you want to spend the night in jail?
I gotta
Because we're a mediation group. We can talk about it. Okay, we can make a scene too, Raphael. That's fine.
Watch out, slippery.
Wow.
You dip into the lab.
We'll go follow him. You can call the police.
You gotta call the police. He's talking to little girls.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, we're gonna call the police here. He's trying to mess with kids. Raphael? Yeah, he's trying to mess with children. We're going and call the police here.
Okay, pero es poco bien.
Raphael, why are you messing with kids?
Yes,
Hi, I'm here at the Walmart in Kissimmee. So there's an individual here. He tried to have sex with a 15-year-old little girl. And so it's the one. Yep. Okay, so it's 1471 East Osceola Parkway. It's the one with the Wendy's in it. He's working at Wendy's. He wanted a little girl to come here. Okay, thank you. So, Raphael, why are you trying to have sex with children? Raphael! You want to, she was a virgin, you want to take her virginity? You want to mess with little kids? You want to take her virginity, Raphael? You're disgusting. You guys could do that. Yeah, so it's 1471 Osceola Parkway. So this individual right here is trying to... Why are you doing that? You're trying to take a little girl's virginity? What's wrong with you? Yeah, so we're here, he's working at Wendy's. He's leaving right now. So he's walking out of the Wendy's right now. He tried to have sex with a 15-year-old little girl and take her virginity. He's leaving right now. Alright. So basically, he was with this little girl. He's like, you want to take her virginity? The whole 9 yards. They have all this thing covered.
Are you accusing me of that?
What's wrong with you?
Are you accusing me of that?
We have everything right. You can have the police.
Alright, why are you accusing me of that?
Just now. So
Accusing you as if you didn't do nothing?
Bro,
You're fleeing the scene of a crime right now,
Why
you
are you
know that?
accusing me of that, man? Ain't nothing even happened.
He looks Hispanic.
Didn't happen.
Hispanic. He's wearing a
Ain't nothing even happened, bro.
Right now, he's going to
It would've.
It wasn't going to.
You were hoping it was a little girl.
Bro, it ain't like that. Right now?
Why you doing?
What?
Mind
Person ain't has a kid.
Otto.
Bro, ain't nothing even happening anyway.
Cobble strip mall, right? No. Go walk in this
Ain't even a little girl. Do that.
Oh. The fatal flaw.
You have called 911. All operators are answering other calls. Please stay on the line for the next available operator.
Yeah. So we called about, I mean, it's been about 20 or 30 minutes. You know, we're waiting for the officer to get here for the situation with the 22-year-old who was here to take a little girl in his car and have sex.
Okay. Yeah, we have the call pending. We had a lot of 911 calls coming in at that time. We actually have an officer that's on the way there now, though.
Okay, so just if you want to let him know, like, to call this number. And when he's here, we're outside of the Dollar General still, all right?
Okay, we'll let him know. Thank you very much.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Okay, at least they're still coming. But comment down below, guys, if you've ever called the police in your area and you were put on hold. Sitting in a closet, like, I guess they just put more money in gold, but, you know, I think
Okay. I've never seen this channel before. Alright, let's find another one. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a female
If you didn't know
predator.
already, I have moved from England due to upper files to crisis with messaging. It's all speak better about to come. They're back into the video. Let's start the bloody video.
Oh my god.
To start off the video, the person uploading this content has decided to place images of the alleged predator who they are about to confront within a superstore. This isn't a legal issue with the video, but personally, as a consumer of content, as your viewers are as well, as a storyline, it doesn't tell this story as well as it could. To tell a good story in the beginning, a middle, and an end, your conflict has to be in the middle, the resolution has to be at the end, and the setup has to be at the beginning. This isn't a setup to tell a story. A better setup would be putting the text messages first. Let the viewers understand what's going on, get into the conflict of confronting the person, then the resolution at the end of them getting arrested. That's the way that these stories should be told. Just because, as a consumer, people who watch the videos will find that more interactive. They will be able to follow the storyline and just a. Is it just me, or is it sort of beautifully ironic that they're meeting a child predator down a sweet aisle? It just plays into that white van. Well, I've got some sweets kiddies sort of stereotype. I don't know why, it just sort of
It's ironic.
just sort of fits the niche too well, doesn't it?
Alright.
So there's a couple of things in this small segment that people might have missed. Some good, some bad, and I sort of want to cover both. First of all, having two cameras and two means of recording one of these encounters is a great way of making sure that you can capture everything. If you only have a phone and somebody knocks it out of your hand, you can't prove beyond a reasonable doubt the sequence of things that happened afterwards if it's not caught on camera. So having a chest rig on with a GoPro, I guess, attached prevents your camera equipment being damaged beyond the scope of being able to sort of record an encounter. Having two cameras is better than one. They've also brought a prop phone of which they are calling the person on to prove again, beyond a reasonable doubt, that whoever is about to answer that phone call is the one who engaged in the text conversations linked to that particular phone number. But this is where things have gone slightly wrong. They may not have noticed this, they may not have thought about it, and hopefully if they see this video they can post-edit this out. But they have included the phone number of this alleged predator within this recording. Depending on how legally sound they've made the rest of this video, for example, if the text messages were legal, it's up to tell a story, a better setup would be putting the text messages first. If this person receives even one text message relating to this video that says, oh, you're a blah, 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 the alleged predator could then argue that the person has maliciously released their details for the pure intent of people harassing them. And that would be very hard for the little thing can throw.
Hey, is your phone ringing? Do you want to step outside and have a conversation? Or should I just call the police? It's up to you.
I mean, this is almost Amber Heard level facial expressions. For this person to phone this alleged predator from the phone number that was engaging within these sexual conversations with what is seen to be a minor in this circumstance, added together with the fact that this person sent selfies, proves beyond a reasonable doubt that this is the person that was engaging in every piece of conversation throughout the entire chat log. It's very easy for people to argue that messages and stuff like that are fake, and a lot of messages can be faked. You've also got to take into account that they are at the same place that they said that they were going to meet this alleged child as well. So all of that tied in together is basically a slam dunk case. If this hadn't been uploaded on the internet prior to a police investigation, and they took what has been uploaded now and gave it to the police, including conversations that engage within sexual conversations with a minor, this would be, without a doubt, completely taken seriously by the police, and an arrest would have probably been made. We don't know yet if this person ever contacted the police. I have not seen the full video. Let's hope he has. But if he hasn't, this will never go to court because they have released the phone number and because they didn't go through the right protocols before releasing the video.
What are you about? Who are you texting?
Wow.
Who just called you? You want to have a conversation about it? Or should we just get the police involved? It's up to you. Well, who were you texting?
If you couldn't hear that properly, she said, why would you get the police involved? And he's answered, and he's asked the question, well, who are you texting? It's quite obvious at this point that she was answering the phone to his phone call, because not only are her photos involved within the text conversation, but I mean, she literally answered the phone and you got that on camera. You don't have to play these who are you texting sort of games. I understand that a lot of people would want the admission of guilt to come exactly directly from this person, but because of the way she's acting and walking off, I don't know why she's here to me to and wait for himself within the crime. If you don't speak to me, I'll go with the phone call.
Are you shopping? Where's your stuff at?
Oh yes, the infamous drop my stuff off in the car and then walk back down to the sweet aisle and wait for a child excuse. I mean, how many times have you been shopping in Tesco's, Macro, I don't know, Walmart, and I want to.
So you came in the shop. We can just call the police. I just want to talk. You know, we're not going to hurt you or nothing. I just want to have a conversation about why you think it's okay to do this, and that's going to be the end of it. So do you want us to get you tagged and call the police, or do you want to just have a quick conversation about it?
I do want to mention here that I commend this person for not screaming at the top of his voice in a Walmart like the majority of people do. As you have seen on my channel before, where we reacted to a video where a man not involved but overheard them who admitted.
Wait, is he reacting?
What's going on here? What is it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say it on the camera. I mean, do you want everyone to know where you work and where you live? I just want to have a conversation. That's all I want to do.
From the way that he in the video, Ben, that
involved or anything. Just find out why you think it's okay to do this. And that's it. We don't have to get police involved or anything.
Yeah, well, that's the reason. Not serious crime. VPN and with these, I'm gonna check out. You receive 8.
You suck. Get out of my face, motherfucker.
Action.
Bro, why is he dressed up like he's going to war? What the actual fuck?
There he is. Hey, Daddy. Come here. Talk to us. You can talk to the police.
You know what's going on, so go ahead and talk to us outside unless you want us to talk about what's going on with everybody right here.
Have a conversation with us, or we call the police. It's your choice.
I think you know what's going on. Come on, don't play stupid. Let's go. So tell me, explain to me, right? I want you to explain to me who that is. Who's that look like? Does that look familiar?
That's me.
Yeah, it is you. So what, and also you work with kids at a church, right?
No, well, we don't have any kids right now.
You don't have any kids right now. You know what's going on. So I want to know exactly what the fuck you were thinking by hitting up a 15-year-old looking for sex and shit. You thought you were done with this. You blocked me and everything. No, sir. You don't get away from us. So I want to know what the fuck was going on in your mind.
Where's my mom?
Your mind. What was going on in your mind?
I don't know.
You don't know? I know what was going on in your mind. I know exactly what the fuck was going on in your damn mind. You think I'm stupid?
Let's take a step over here to the side of the building so we're not out here out front in front of everybody. We're not going to harm you. Let me make that clear, first off.
But you are fucked. F-U-C-K-E-D. You are fucked. You understand me? And the police are getting called. You are fucked. So, listen. I got a particular issue with you being at a fucking church around kids. I got a real particular issue with that. Right? What church do you go to? What church is it? Tell me the fucking truth.
That's Wayside Baptist Church.
West Side?
Wayside.
Wayside Baptist Church. Alright, we're going to contact them. We'll let them all know about it. It's okay. What's your pastor's name?
Ronnie Boulware.
Alright.
That's my dad.
Yeah. Oh.
Pastor's son.
Oh. Oh, shit. Call your fucking dad.
They are out of town right now.
I don't care where they're at. Call them now or we're calling the police. Put them on speakerphone. Have you had issues with this in the past?
No.
This is your first time?
How old are you?
34.
What's your last name?
Boulware.
Boulware Alex?
Trying. You better have the police on there. We'll have the police talk to you about it.
I'll go through your chats here in a little bit. I was going to talk to you. I'm going to let you tell your daddy what you did. I mean, you are going to tell your dad exactly what the fuck is going on. You're going to let him know. You're going to be held accountable for this. I mean, this is something. Did you think you were done with it when you blocked me?
Thank you for that.
Did you think you were out of, oh, I made a mistake. Huh?
No, I'm sorry.
I don't give a shit. You're not. You wouldn't have done it in the first place. If I was a 15-year-old, you would have been there Thursday, right? You would have been there Thursday with a 15-year-old. $15. You think that's acceptable?
No, it's not.
Yeah. Especially for a self-proclaimed man of God, right? Your dad's gonna fuck you up. Put him on speaker.
He is on speaker.
You on the phone?
That's going straight to voicemail.
Alright, call your mama. You can call somebody. Taking too long, come on.
And we know you're lying. You've talked to at least another one of our decoys. So how many kids are you talking to?
Who else you got? I know you got somebody close to you. Matter of fact, we're gonna hope they fucking answer.
If they don't answer, we're calling the police. If we can't get accountability for you, we're calling law enforcement.
They get caught anyway, to be honest with you. There's really there's no like escape. You're getting the police. You're fucked. Fucking pigs think you can get away with this shit every time. I've had so many of you try to just fuck off with it. You like me or something. Alright, that's cool. We will find you every fucking time. We went through multiple Piggly Wigglies. know, there was a lady
in Alexander City. Yeah, she tipped us off.
That big wiggly in Alex City? Yeah. A little bit taller lady. You know, I'm sure you'll hear about it. She'll have some work. Alright, what else you looking for? Call your mama, you call your daddy? I got my sister. Call your sister.
After that, we're going to go over some of these chat logs.
Yeah, we're going to let you explain yourself. I'll let you read them out. I want you to read them to us. I want you to say it to me, because I'm sure, do I look familiar to you?
You look like him.
Yeah, because he was me.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was. Do I look 15?
No.
Am I sexy? I look good, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you don't want to do what you were thinking with that kid with me, huh? Hmm.
Oh my lord. This guy.
Hey. You might want to go in the recital room where Garrett ain't around.
No, well, if he's a kid, yeah.
Hang on, I did something stupid. Just go. Okay, I was talking to someone that I thought was 15 years old. Yeah. And
You were trying to meet up with him. You were trying to meet up with him on Thursday.
I was trying to meet up with him on Thursday.
To have sex with them.
I wasn't having
Now, do I need to? I will read every fucking inch of this. What? You know, don't be fucking dumb. You said you want to make out first. Explain to her exactly what you were going to do and do not lie.
Yes, ma'am.
So we work with an organization, or we are an organization called Alabama Predator Poachers. We work with the police. We decoy online as underage children, hunt down child predators. Your brother, I think it is, your brother here was real ready to meet up with what he thought was a 15-year-old. And Thursday actually wanted to come down here. We denied that because we wanted to get him at a job. We've got all the chat logs printed out and everything, got all the evidence. This will be given to the police. The police will be called on scene. So however you are going to handle that, that'll be between you and him. But I just want somebody in his family to know what's going on so he can be held accountable. Just in case something happens to the police or something, and they don't get him or something.
So what am I expected to do? Like, I guess
We're not really expected to do it. No, this is not a joke at all. It's 100% serious. We just want we want his family aware. We don't want him to just hide it, throw it under the rug. He's a grown man. It's easy to do. We want to make sure that y'all know what's going on. Because this man, from what we've seen on his
Bro, he looks like the kid from Christmas Story. Like if he grew up and became a fucking pedophile.
So,
A fat pedophile. It's ironic he has the fucking Piggly Wiggly shirt too. It's just like the cherry on top of the whipped cream on top of the frosting on top of the cake. Just piles on piles. Just like his fucking fat rolls.
I'm sorry, I'm just really shocked.
No, I understand.
Yeah, I guess I need to call my parents then.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you not try to call them?
We tried to get him to call his dad and mom, but it went straight to voicemail.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hand you the phone back to him if you want to say anything to him real quick. And we'll continue the conversation with him. Alright, here you go.
Hey, I'm sorry if you've hated me forever. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. No, it's not.
Have you not called mom and dad?
I've tried.
Okay.
I've tried both.
Alex?
Yeah, it was stupid.
Yeah, I would agree. Okay, well, let me call them.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, now I want you to call the police.
What?
Hang on.
Go ahead and finish up with that.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Now I want you to call the police for us, because I don't feel like doing that. Tell them where you're at and what you did. I mean, we're not pressuring you into anything, but it would help be the best for you.
Real windy out here.
Let you do all the work for us. Hold yourself accountable,
man. Yes, my name is Alex Bolwer. I'm here at Piggly Wiggly and new site. I was involved in a sting, chatting with who I thought was a minor, and with some pretty explicit stuff. And they caught me. They're talking to me right now. And they told me to call the police. Damn it. Ma'am?
Hey, man, we're the guys he's actually talking to. We're at the Piggly Wiggly. What's the place called?
Piggly Wiggly.
Mon City.
New site.
We're at new site Piggly Wiggly. We caught this man attempting to meet up with what he thought was a 15-year-old boy online. Somebody come out there. What was going through your mind when you read that, and then you kept going? What was going on? What was going on in your head?
I wasn't thinking.
Well, you were thinking clearly because you made the decision. There's a decision to be made. You didn't just randomly do this, so you definitely
Thinking with the wrong head.
Think about a meetup and everything. You were planning for Thursday.
Fucking dummy behind the camera, blinking with the wrong head. What the fuck?
Ain't that crazy?
Goofy.
I mean, are you not able to find anybody your own age, or?
Oh, no, not really.
I don't understand why. We're on Grindr. Them guys are all over each other.
Now listen here, boy. This is how I know you're thinking. I'm fine with you as long as it's between us. Now tell me if you weren't thinking how you would know that there were repercussions or anything like that if you were not thinking. Sounds like you were thinking about problems happening from this, right?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah. So you were thinking, right? You were thinking. Totally competent. You're not mentally insane or nothing. You're a manager of a... You were thinking. This is a competent decision that ran through your head, right? Alright. Let's see. Alright. On top of that, you were desperate as hell. You wouldn't even give me, let's see, you wouldn't even give me 30 minutes to reply before you were coming back for some more. Worried as hell that this 15-year-old don't care about you no more, right? Ain't that a little honest? You were thinking quite a bit. Quite a bit. There was a lot of thinking going in on this. You were thinking all fucking day for multiple days on this. A lot of thinking. So what, alright, I mean, you know what this is. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, I'll get to the fucking part where you're over here. Alright? Honestly, I don't want to do too much on our first meet. I'd like to make out with you. So you don't want to do too much on our first meet. Now what does that mean? Just making you would make out on the first meet. So what happens in the second and third meet? Just making out. I don't want to do too much on our first meet. I'd like to make out with you. That sounds like there's more levels of this you plan on exploring. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, if I was on Tinder and I said I don't want to do too much on my first meet, just make out, that means I want to fuck you later.
Yeah, that sounds
That means I want to fuck later.
Dumb? Do you think we're dumb?
No, I don't.
You know how many of these motherfuckers we talk to? I know every fucking trick in the book. I know every fucking excuse. Every grooming tactic, all that shit. You know what grooming is? You don't know what grooming is? Basically trying to morph a child into your picture, trying to bend reality for this child to make it fit as if this is okay. Having sex with him as a grown man. You say, well, we don't have to. Alright? It's really, oh yeah, not to mention, right? So explain to me how if you were just trying to make out, I say, I'm a virgin, right? I am a virgin. I saw mine. Yeah, that don't surprise me at all, to be honest with you. Alright, now fucking, where was it at? It's really simple, it'll be fun. Now why is that a reply to me saying you're a virgin? Because kissing ain't taking a virginity, you know what I'm saying? Right. I don't know. Do you think
Term for they will not go unpunished. Who are the wicked?
Adulterers, liars, thieves, murderers.
Drunks. What about the people? What does it say about messing with the children of God?
Yeah, do you know what it says about messing with the children of God? It says it'd be better a millstone were hung about their neck and they were thrown in the water.
You are fucked. You are fucked now, and you are fucked beyond this law. Every fucking one of you has been real sick and
Into flame.
Now, why would you?
Those pictures are from a different church.
Oh, are they? What church is that?
I'm gonna get to when the cops come up.
I knew that. I figured it was that. You said it on the shit. You documented your entire life on Instagram.
Hey, they're free to film. They're free to do what they do. Don't worry about him.
Why he look like a kid behind the camera?
So that's not true at all. Do not lie to your father.
What is it?
Listen, man, you gotta get this phone off.
Who's it calling?
You probably hate me now, don't you?
We only got about 5 minutes left on our recording.
I'm at the store.
What? Keep the phone.
Yes.
That's all we need after that.
I called one of my managers and she said I need to have a family member with me.
They're just trying to give you legal advice, but that ain't gonna matter. Police are on their way.
Yeah, right now. I'd like to have someone that I know.
I mean, what are they gonna do besides comfort you? I mean, they ain't really.
Comfort you and argue with us. It's not like you can argue with that.
Can't argue with the facts. Can't argue with this right here.
No.
Here. Now. In hell.
Whatever. We're still gonna hand the evidence to the police.
Right here.
So this is I mean, I'm not gonna run it. We're not gonna change it now. We can't detain anybody. If somebody runs, you gotta get that tag number. They're far away.
I am very sorry.
Get that tag number. Sorry to make sure I'm mobile. I thought you were
Just talking with one coworker.
I don't believe that this tiger stripe came crazy.
Guys to meet up with us, send pictures, do all the junk because we want everything him right there, all that kind of stuff. Hand grenade. Here by my car, I'm gonna get some stuff out of your pocket.
That's true.
Right here on the hood of my car. Right
Must be
there,
mature.
This is a ticket. This was a ticket, guys. This is how we get them arrested right here.
We found the golden ticket. Found the gold. That's a nice cruiser.
It is nice. Yeah, I agree. Like Crown Vic, bro. I love Crown Vics. Only because of the cop cars. It's gotta have the cage on the front.
Yeah.
And his fat ass gonna have to squeeze.
I think that's
Suey.
that marked car. No.
Motherfucker.
APT is reformed. Also, What was it? Lavishly fat. Dude keeps fishing.
Yeah.
I told you, dude. We're getting this weekend. You can keep drinking your gasoline. See.
Smashing this keyboard as we speak.
No. Right.
I'm glad they got him. Wow. Okay, we gotta end it off on a... I wanna watch that. And... Oh, I was watching this earlier. Funniest. Actually, I was watching the one before that. I was watching 86, I think. I don't remember. It was something in the 80s. Alright.
'76's best pick, but also low rent.
You know what? I feel like I'll get taken down for this. I'm not gonna.
You should also start saying.
What up, Block fam? Welcome to today's episode. We're going over the Indian Sport Chief, newly announced from Indian Motorcycles. So let's roll the intro, and then we'll get into some crispy B-roll, list out some specs. So basically, we're gonna do a leg, kind of stop in between at each one, give you guys my thoughts and impressions.
Wait. That's not blocked yet. I have to hear the helmet audio to make sure it's in. That's nice. That's a bad bike for sure. Man, extra cushiony seat, bro. Your ass will go to sleep, man.
So yeah, on this press ride, we've got a good amount of press here. I don't know everybody. I know we've got Brandon Picasso, we got Chase on 2 wheels, we got Marvel Kid, we got her 2 wheels down there as well. And then I believe her name is Jess, founder of Lolitas. Alright, so on sequence for the Indian Sport Chief. On button. We got your on-off switch. There we are, neutral. And then we press and tap. And it turns on. Hell yeah. So just going over controls before we get into the press ride. Left side, clutch, obviously. Horn,
look at the little...
right, pass light,
they have those on the
music selection bottles and whatnot. Beautiful ride command gauge here, which has touchscreen. Tons of stuff that you can
What if
go
you could
into,
put that on any of
different ride
any
modes,
of the
all sorts
bikes?
of stuff. This gauge is just amazing. One of the key standouts for sure. And then on the right side, pretty traditional throttle, brake, on off, like we were just going over. You press to turn it on, you press this to start, and then you've got your cruise control.
Really blocky
It's
control.
gonna take a little bit of getting used to. Like I was saying, gauge in the center, just to go further over this, it is a touchscreen round gauge, which is amazing. It's technology that they actually had to work for a while to get going. Apparently, round touchscreens weren't really a thing, so they really had to work for a while to develop this, but it is just so well done. Basically, the touchscreen capabilities, which does work with gloves also, so if I were to put the glove back there, boop. Within this, you do have a bunch of different menus, so you can do gauge, bike, ride, map. Boop. Within this, you do have a bunch of different menus, so you can do gauge, bike, ride, map, music, phone. You've got GPS and all this stuff. continuing to go over the gauge, you do have ride mode. So Tour, Standard, Sport. So it's an electronic throttle. With Sport mode, the throttle gets way more touchy. Touring, it's tames it down a bit. Standard is pretty much right in the middle.
What the hell?
So I'm going to leave it on Standard while we're here in the city, but I'm going to switch over to Sport whenever we're in like a little bit more twisties. You got your different gear options, so miles per hour, RPMs in this, gear indicator, fuel level,
fuel
odometer,
gauge,
and your direction, as well as ambient temp. Alright, that's shoot one. So far so good. Like I was saying, throttle response feels very similar to previous Indian motorcycles. Gauge, definitely the standout. Looks and feels amazing as always. The suspension is feeling good, you know, easy to throw into a lean thus far. We haven't really gotten to like super leans, but initial thoughts, impressions?
Oh dude, I put it in sport mode immediately.
Oh, really?
Like, and I was like, this was a mistake.
Yeah.
We're going around the corner and she's like, grr.
Yeah, no, I remember from last time around to like in this environment to leave it in standard.
Yep.
And then when we get out into the canyons, the twisties or whatever, that's when you throw it in sport mode.
Exactly.
Sure. Otherwise it's too twitchy.
My first photos are gonna look real goofy because my legs all flying out.
Picasso, first thoughts, impressions, what do you think? That little short.
I like to sit on it, but call me Scrape Picasso because I can't not scrape it in a turn. But I agree, the same thing about the standard and the sport mode. Like in the city is better for standard because that throttle is so twitchy.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun still though.
Do you say Scrape Picasso?
Yeah, Scrape Picasso.
Scrape Picasso, you heard it here first. What you think, man?
Dude, I love this thing. I'm surprised with how nimble it is. Again, with kind of all the geometry changes they made. It's really flickable. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan.
Marble, first thoughts?
Loving it so far. I like the riser setup, more comfortable.
Dude, you got that tall boy riser setup.
Yeah, 10-inch. So once we get on the highway, get on the highway speed, the one that sets out the fairing and the riser's really good.
Did you do a wheelie on it yet?
3 times.
3 times? Around the turn? Like a hairpin wheelie? Just 12 o'clock hairpin? Hell yeah. Alright, back to it. Alright guys, back to the ride portion. Throw in this other gauge mode. A little more simple, easier to see. First initial thoughts, impressions from a couple people there. I'm going to be doing that throughout the episode, so get used to hearing other people's thoughts and impressions. I like to kind of keep it well-rounded, not just my opinion and perspective, so sharing with you guys everybody else's too. Also, be sure to go check out their channels as well if you guys want some additional insight reviews, that different perspective. All right guys, so we're back on the bikes. I'm gonna do some runs, get some photos, which we'll show you here in just a second after the runs. And then I'll get some feedback from some of the peoples on that initial leg. There was a couple good twisties in there. Sean being crazy good as always, absolutely leaving us. So what else? First initial thoughts, impressions after hitting some twisties, getting some speed.
I'm really happy with all the changes. Riser setup definitely helps out. Suspension, like we were talking about, it's basically everything that we wanted them to have or to change.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like everything that like you would do to like after you get it, but they've just done it from the factory. And it's like good components too, like Fox and Fox's.
The handlebars, I think, complement the style of the bike and also the maneuvering of the bike. Forks, it easily wants to dive in and out of the curves. The brakes, you have to be a little careful with them because
touchy. But then
very
like,
touchy.
it feels like the back end kind of wanders a little bit.
If you hit them
get
too hard, it'll definitely catch you off guard. But suspension, raising the rear, I hit some pretty serious potholes.
Yeah.
I'm glad I had that extra inch, so it does pretty well. But overall, I like it. But like you guys said, it is something.
Mention like Bugatti right here.
What if they give you 10 horsepower?
Oh yeah, like easily. In another month or so, it'll be 11. I'm working on that 11 horsepower. It's perfect because it's windy out here too. All right, back. Thanks.
I don't like the fair end on it.
Mother bikes. Right. All right. Marvel kit over there for have the bike with the risers. I can feel it. It's just crazy. Auto response, power, feeling nice. Overall, great bike. No complaints so far. And the seat, I don't know if it's just because we've been like kind of stopping like every now and then. I don't know, I think the longest distance that we have is like 45 miles. But the seat, it's actually pretty comfortable.
Yeah, it is a very
Last
cushiony
Jeep that
looking
I had,
seat.
I remember stopping after probably about 30 miles. Definitely like there's a whole bar in here. So I would assume they open the windows up and yeah, well, whole bar in there. Cornhole area back there. There's a thought. What do you normally ride?
I'm on a Scout Rogue now.
Okay. And then you said you got a dirt bike as well?
Yeah, I have a little Honda CRF 230.
Okay.
So, no. For sure. On Instagram, on Indian's Instagram. Since I saw the pictures of the red one, I think that's all I was commenting on Instagram, on Indian's Instagram. It's like, that red is really
Yeah, it's a nice.
So.
Especially like it's weird because it's a matte, but it's a pearl.
It's got that little bit of glitter.
Pop.
A little bit of sparkle.
Yep. Alright, let's see how fast I can hit redline and get up to speed before the camera. It is kind of cool how the gauge lights up red as you approach redline. It's almost like a shift light. Alright guys, so we are at the end of the ride and Matt said, hey, road ride pretty gnarly stride for this one. The bike that I ended up with, it does have the taller risers, so there are two. Whenever I'm sitting, my shoulders are more in line with my arms. Whenever I'm on the bike, the will not stop. is having a great day. I don't know how much it'll impact the audio, so apologies beforehand. You've got a bird singing, I hired him, sure. So yeah, the mid control's awesome, like especially on some of those bumpier roads, it definitely gives you more of that kind of feeling that you're in touch, in tune with the bike, being able to stand up, shift your weight easily, put it over the center of the bike versus the forward controls. The other Chief, the regular Chief, it did have mids as well as forwards. I didn't really mind the forwards on it, but I do like the mids on this one for sure. Nice. In the front with the inverted forks, a full
Good. I'm trying to figure out when he did a face reveal. Like, wow, he really does it. Shit. Okay.
Smash that like button. Like, no. Yet he was the guest on Kill Tony. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's guest. Ever time on the panel. The little baby is growing up right in front of our very eyes. He was made a regular just a few months ago, and now he sits here at the table. My, how they grow so fast.
Thank you, Tony, for this huge honor. I will not dishonor my Kill Tony family.
Thank you very much, Hans. We're very excited to have you. You famously have taken the show over by storm, writing and performing a brand new minute every single week. You've made out with over 23 strippers on the show. You've made out with 14 normal girls. Don't laugh, gentlemen. Your girlfriend could be next. This guy is an absolute machine. Has more antibodies than anybody in Austin. We've tested. And we're very excited to have you here, Hans.
I'm excited to be here, and if a comedian bombs, you have to kiss me.
Yeah, we're going to have some fucking fun tonight. You guys ready to start this show? Austin, I'm going to say it again. You have to do better than that. Are you guys ready to start this fucking show or what? We are the #1 live podcast in the world. It's all about stand-up comedy, people. A bunch of people signed up for the chance to perform 60 seconds on this stage. You know their 60 seconds is up when you hear the sound of a kitten. That means wrap it up then, or else you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. Ryan J. Ebelt is in Los Angeles drawing tonight's episode. He draws every single episode. He draws every single tour poster. That's all available at ryanjebelt.com. So a bunch of people... Your first comedian performing in uninterrupted 60 seconds tonight. We shall start with chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, in a bucket that I cannot control, the first name I pull is Miss Amy O. Wow.
Wow.
Girl. Wow. This show is crazy.
What if she was
Halloween's
like,
in 2 weeks,
like
guys.
that one teacher?
Trick or treat? I have no idea. Hans, I'm going to bomb so I can kiss you. Is that okay? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Oh, shit. I'm fucking mind blank. Can I just stand here and look cute? Y'all want to know why I'm Supergirl? I'm going to tell you why. Because I love to emulate awesome fucking women. Don't you love awesome women? Yes! And even though I'm carrying concealed tonight, you know, I really do. I really do feel good about being up here on the Kill Tony show. And I am drawing a blank right now because I've never been first. I'm always last. My whole life I've been last. I was last to make parole. And here I am. Thank you for meowing.
Crazier than ever, Miss Amy O, everybody. Holy shit. For those of you that don't know, Miss Amy O made her debut on this show about a month ago. She's been on twice since then. She's very lucky with this bucket. I don't know what kind of voodoo she's doing.
I'm still pregnant with William's baby, so I have to be careful.
Miss Amy O, you are crazier than shit. I'm glad you're back on the show. When I saw you, I thought, it's a crackhead. It's a meth head. Oh, it's Supergirl. You do look like you got changed in a phone booth tonight, though, so... Very authentic Supergirl outfit. Miss Amy O, what made you dress like that tonight?
Well, I was at the Goodwill in Flower Bluff down in Corpus Christi, and I found this for $2.99.
Wow. You can't beat that.
And I love DC characters, and I had to call my brother-in-law to find out which freaking universe I'm from, so I didn't know. Because I don't really watch them. I thought I was Marvel, but...
Shut the fuck up, Miss Amy O.
Yeah. I will do that.
I'll tell you, I gotta
Good
be honest,
idea.
Miss Amy O, I gotta be honest with you. With that wig, if someone had 15 shots of tequila, you're actually pretty fuckable. I mean, drink Canteen and Cantina. It's canned margaritas and vodka sodas.
What do you think, Hans? Am I fuckable? Oh, no.
Hans,
I have a rule.
Miss Amy O.
I have a
Miss
rule.
Amy O. Miss Amy O. Miss Amy O. Hello. How are you? You're on a live show. How's it going? I'm going to ask Hans Kim what he thought about your performance, so you shut the fuck up while that happens.
I wish Miss Amy O spent as much time on her jokes as her outfit.
Whoa. Hans Kim. Wasting no time. A lot of people are saying Hans is already in the running for Guest of the Year after that one
I love
reference.
you, Hans. Yes.
Miss Amy O, anything crazy happen in your normal life this week?
Yes, lots of crazy things are happening. Really, they are. My mother, who's still alive in the nursing home, yes, I took her outside the other day to watch the sunset, and she discovered that there still is a sunset. Yes.
Wow. You are wild as shit.
Wow.
Miss Amy O, what's your sex life like? We know you have a boyfriend that is seemingly mad at William Montgomery for making jokes about hooking up with you. Is this guy banging you? Are you sexually active? What's going on down there?
Actually, I mastered masturbation, so, I'm very self-sufficient. And
Jesus.
I have a very lucky husband, and, yeah.
What do you use to masturbate with?
Well,
a Swiffer or something like that? Get all
I know what you
get all the dust out first. You gotta fucking.
Okay, you're gonna ask the question, and I'm gonna answer the question. But if you will allow me, I will tell you in prison.
Oh, I'm talking too much for you.
No. It's that train thing again. Forgive me. But the question I would like to answer in prison, how did I masturbate?
How
Do you
did you
mind?
masturbate in prison? Go right ahead.
Very, very carefully and quietly, so it's not a gangbang, you know? And they used to, your tax dollars used to send in little tiny tubes of toothpaste, about this big, and you get some tissue and
This
form
is
it
a
around
real
there.
human being,
And you
everybody.
Take,
this
you
isn't.
take the rubber gloves.
We didn't tell her what to do or anything.
But that's your tax dollars at work, guys.
All right.
That's
All
your
right.
tax dollars at work. Free dildos. Thank you.
For those of you
13 years
just listening to the podcast, not watching the video, a lot of the audience
Jesus.
members are vomiting right in their seats right now, picturing Miss Amy O masturbating within anything whatsoever.
I was cuter then.
Amy, how do you make money? How do you survive?
I own an 18-wheeler with my husband, and we drive in the oil field.
Wow.
He does. I just do the paperwork, and I miss him a lot. Yeah.
You miss your husband a lot.
Yeah. Well, William helps.
What?
William Montgomery helps. The dark
gotcha,
hours. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, Miss Amy O. You get a little bit more insane every time I see you. I like your style. It seems as though you're having a lot of fun with the show, and I'm glad that. Yeah. You guys think Hans should give her a kiss? Give her a little kiss. Go ahead.
A little peck.
Let's get back here.
Hopefully you guys sold your stock on Hans right before that.
I think her kryptonite is punchlines.
I've heard of a cold sore, but you might get an old sore. That's the original strand of herpes right there he just got. The OG, none of these variants. Miss Amy O got herpes during Woodstock 1. Your next comedian goes by the name of Dale Turk. everybody. Here we go. A brand new minute from Dale Turk.
Vulcan Cast Company, how we doing? Halloween's coming up and I have a confession to make. My wife's a witch. And I said witch, not bitch. She is, but that's a different joke. And it usually doesn't bother me, but there was one morning I woke up early, as I do, because I work. She doesn't, because witch. And I was going through my laundry basket to get my underwear, my socks, everything I needed, and I reached in and my hand just crumpled on this soft laundry. And I go, what the hell is that? I move it to the side, and there's just a plethora of rocks. So I go, all right, move them to the side, reach in again, my hand crumples again, and I go, all right, something's going to happen here later, but I don't have time. So I move them aside, and I one more time reach in, my hand crumples again, and now I'm pissed. I run back to my bathroom, boot the door open, and go, why is there a rock lasagna where my underwear is supposed to be? And my wife wakes up, what? And I go, I'm not a geologist. Why are there rocks where my socks are? And she's wiping her eyes and trying to wake up. The socks and the rocks. Sweetie, I don't know. I got stoned last night, and I was like, typical witch. Always getting stoned. Thanks a lot, guys.
Holy shit.
That was so bad.
Dale Turk making Miss
Hans
Amy
Kim
O
has
look like
to kiss him
Richard
now.
Pryor up here. Holy shit, man. What the fuck was that? Is this your first time doing stand-up comedy?
I've been doing it for about 6 months.
6 months. Okie dokie. Yikes. My
Sheesh.
goodness. Dale.
Wow.
Wowie. Where have you been doing comedy for 6 months exactly?
Austin, Texas.
Okay. How's it been going for you?
About that good.
Yeah. What made you want to start stand-up? Were people telling you that you're funny? Who
No,
told-
not at all.
Okay. What made you want to do this? How old are you?
I'm 31.
What do you do for work?
I am a line cook at a bistro in
You
North
said
Austin.
31, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Line cook at a bistro. And what made you start now?
Long story short, I was...
I don't think you really know how to make long stories short. Pretty sure you're the last person I would trust to make a long story short. Go ahead. Long story short, what?
I after I got out of the Army, I bought a house, and the home life wasn't really working, so my wife and I sold the house, had a little bit of money to come down here and get a fresh start.
Wow.
So
You were in the Army?
I was.
Okay. What did you do in the Army? My guess is bomb? I'm kidding. That joke's been said on the show 375 times, but it works every goddamn time. You know what I'm saying, Texas? What'd you do in the Army?
I was a mechanic.
Wow, okay. What did you fix? Everything? Tanks?
Everything that had wheels. Tanks have tracks, so I didn't get to do that, but everything else
okay.
that had wheels.
Okay, awesome. And now what? Now what do you do? Like, what do you do for fun?
I like to paint and draw. I play video games that are really old. Run. I mean, I'm just kind of
Where do you run?
Around.
In circles?
Jesus
Really fast?
Christ.
If I can find one.
With your helmet on?
Dale Turk. Any fun facts about you, like your family or anything like that? What do your parents do?
My parents are both teachers. My dad's a retired major from the military. We adopted two kids. They adopted two kids a couple of years ago, so I have some adopted siblings in my life.
Oh, okay, because they didn't get fulfilled when they had you as a son. They're like, we need to get some real fucking kids. We'll do anything.
It's like the lottery.
Dale's out here bombing everywhere, just fucking eating shit sandwiches.
No, I'm pretty sure my dad hates me. He, when I got back from the Army, he said two things to me in the same month. 1 month, he was like, I'll give you $10,000 to move to North Dakota oil fields and start over. And I was like, where the fuck did we get $10,000? We live in a tiny house. And a couple months later...
I think you asked too many questions.
I know.
I think you should have taken the money and run, my friend. He definitely didn't say, here's $10,000, go start stand-up comedy in Austin, Texas. A highly competitive market for stand-up comedy. All right.
And then not too long after that, he sat me down. He's like, Mother and I have been talking, and we really think it'd be good for you to get deployed. I was like, thanks a lot, Dad.
Yeah, it sounds like your dad's a major asshole.
It's true. It's true.
What rank did you get up to in the Army?
I was a specialist.
Okay. All right. That's what they just call mechanics?
Honestly, for the most part, yeah. It's kind of just like, it's the last rank you get before you actually get, like, command of anything.
Did you ever have to do any combat or anything like that? Like, does the mechanic ever get a gun or anything? Or is it just like, Dale, hurry up, we need you on a tire right away. We got a flat tire.
Yeah, it was a lot of just regular maintenance on the vehicles. I was part of the Hemet Wrecker team, and that's basically just a glorified tow truck.
Wow, okay. Okay, Dale. Wow. Where'd you meet your wife?
I met my wife in Boston about 7 years ago.
Oh, God. She's from Boston?
She's from the North Shore.
Oh, that's the worst.
Does she have the accent?
No, thank God. Her dad does.
She doesn't have the
No.
accent?
No.
Wow, look at that. What do? You beat it out of her or something like that? Wake up, Dad. I'm from Boston. It's the fucking worst. What does she do for work?
She's a witch.
What does she do for work?
She's a witch.
What is the fuck, Dale? What does that mean, Dale?
She reads tarot cards professionally. She makes spell jars. She sells her trinkets and stuff.
Oh my God, dude. You think this would all help you with your act a little bit? Like, I think maybe she could fucking switch your luck around or something like that. Jesus.
How's her
Christ.
hygiene? How low is her hygiene?
She's not a hippie. She keeps herself clean.
Really? Yeah. Doesn't smell like a witch's brew down there? 1 cup of burnt child hair. It's one of the sound effects is an official witch laugh. All right, Dale. Anything else crazy we should know about you before we let you head back to obscurity?
Nothing that comes to mind right now.
Dale Turk, everybody. There he goes. His Kill Tony debut. Dale, here you go. Take one of these little joke books. You're a long way from a big joke book, my friend. I mean, absolutely incredible.
Thanks to Bonsai for these joke books.
Yeah, the great Bonsai, Adrian Cavazos. Follow him on Instagram at Bonsai with a Z in the middle. Bone-Z-I. Your next comedian is Colin O'Mara, everyone. Colin O'Mara. I heard a little bit of a pop from the comedian section, so this might be promising here. Normally, they only support really funny people. Oh, we know this guy. Here he is, his third time on the show. It's Colin O'Mara, everybody.
Yeah. How's it going? Yeah, so my dad died 4 years ago last month. Hate to change the mood. It was September 10th, you know, so the comedian in me is like, one more day and I get a way better joke out of this. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, just wait a little, you know. You know, the worst part is he killed himself. Sorry to bring it up, you know, but it's like, you know, and he did it at like 11 o'clock on September 10th p.m. And he was 63 years old. So I was like, you waited 63 years. What's 63 more minutes? You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, you know, fucking, oh, that's dad, depressed. You know what I mean? Fucking, what are you going to do? Just mourn, I guess. I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to get a black pope. Not because of racism or anything. It's just like, black people don't fuck kids like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, kind of like a white guy thing. You know, right, sir? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You know, he knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's kind of like a white guy thing. You know, every time I say that, everyone's like, what about Michael Jackson? And I'm like, yeah, they said Mike was fucking kids after he was white. Case in point. You know what I'm talking about? And R. Kelly deserved to get canceled. I'll say it. For appropriating the white man's culture. You know what I'm talking about? Fucking kids is white man's game. Thank you. Thank you.
There you go, Colin O'Mara.
Thank you.
With a good joke there at the end. The old black pope joke.
Yeah.
It's a really good point. Really smart.
Thank you.
That's true. Why do you think it is that black men... you know what? I'm going to ask Hans Kim this question. Hans, why do you think it is that black men don't molest very often?
Probably because they're being molested by society.
Oh, there you go. Hans always has good answers to things like
Wow.
that. Hans, one of the wisest young men that I know. That's why I asked you. That's why I ask Hans the tough questions. An absolute genius. Colin, so your father killed himself on September 10th at 63 years old. Shot himself in the head, is that correct?
Yeah, we talked about it last time.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Yeah.
We're all hoping that the last comedian follows in your father's footsteps.
Oh, no, my dad was successful, so it's...
Yeah. Yeah, knowing the last guy, he'd probably shoot his goddamn ear off. You know what I'm saying? So, Colin, what else? September 10th, is that a special date for you? Do you ever do anything to celebrate your father's suicide?
Pretty much just the usual, just drink. I didn't even, like, this year it came up and I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? I was like,
What do you think, Hans?
Did your dad molest you?
No. No, I never got molested. People ask all the time.
No,
you aren't really white.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was an altar boy for years, too. Not fucking once.
You just don't remember it, man. It'll take you a couple of
That's a good point,
years.
no?
Yeah.
Could be.
It could be. Hey, you could have been the first one to shoot him in the head. You know what I'm saying?
Because of cum. Yeah, I get
Oh,
it.
now we're awing. Now we're awing Austin. Oh, I feel bad now. I came to a comedy show to feel bad.
Yeah, it's funny, like, that first joke does well with, like, comics. A lot of times audience members just get sad. And then, like, last time I was on, people come up to me, they're like, I'm really sorry to hear about your dad. And I was like, I don't fucking know you. You know what I mean? I was
Right.
like,
What's up with your mom?
she's chilling,
She's cool? You talk to her often?
Yeah, I call her, like, every other day or something like that.
All right, good,
she's,
good.
she's
You
got
have a lot
over
of
COVID.
brothers and sisters?
I got 2 older brothers, yeah.
2 older brothers. What do they do?
Both unemployed, I think.
How do you make a living, Colin?
How do I? Oh, I actually just... Where's Jack at? Jack works here. I don't know where he's at.
Colin,
he got me
over-
a job at a moving
over
place.
here, Colin.
No, I'm saying he got me a job at a moving place. I'm starting on Thursday. Because remember last time I was on, couldn't fucking...
Where are you starting on Thursday?
A moving place.
Moving.
A moving company.
Moving company. Yeah,
You're going to
starting
move
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
For money, you know what I mean?
All
Yeah.
right.
And then I cut hair on the side. I used to do that back home too, but like I said before, I don't have a license, so I can't actually be a real barber. So I just cut comics and shit like that.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
very interesting. What's your love life like, Colin? You seem like a real douchebag.
Yeah.
So, wondering.
I'm
girls
single.
tend to love guys like you. I'm
Yeah.
interested to see how
Yeah.
honest you're going to be.
Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I'm single. Yeah, as can be.
Yeah,
pretty
how
much.
often do you get laid, Colin? What's your
Since I've
sex
been-
life like?
Honestly, God, this won't surprise you. Not often, because I get whiskey dick all the time. It's like a recurring thing. Yeah, it's happened twice since I came here, and I was like, so.
What happened twice?
Whiskey dick, like I get too drunk to have sex.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
But we remember from past episodes, he drinks like ridiculously.
Yeah, he's had like full cups of Jameson before on the show.
And now like fans from the show will recognize, be like, you're the fucking Jameson guy. And I'm like, stop. I feel like a hot girl at a bar because they come up to me and they buy me drinks now, and I'm like, holy shit, like, this is insane.
Well,
they still try and fuck me, but
you are one of the hottest girls at this bar. If I look around.
Yeah.
All right, Colin, you've been on the
Well,
show
right
a bunch. Quite frankly, I'm completely sick of you. But there
appreciate
you
it.
go. You got another good minute in. I really like your Black Pope joke. Congratulations.
Thank
We're
you,
going to
man.
keep it
Appreciate
moving. There
that.
goes Colin O'Mara. We're on pace to set a record for most bucket pulls ever in a show. You guys want to do this shit tonight? We probably Dave, very confident, steady walk. This is Dave Cacciano.
What's up, Austin? Hell yeah. My dad's a cop. I'm a firefighter. Neither one of us are valedictorian. Yeah, I come from like a long line of like construction workers, but we were never the project engineer. We were always the bricklayer, Like we were always the guy that was like, could figure out how to put like a rectangle on top of another rectangle. Like that's as far as we got. Like we're not smart. Like I'm Italian, but I don't think I'm related to any like great inventors like Leonardo DiCaprio or whatever. I'm pretty sure my ancestor was the guy that like cut the marble into a giant block before Michelangelo turned it into a masterpiece. He lived in ancient Rome but talked with a Boston accent. It's like, what, he named it David? What's he fucking carving himself a boyfriend? He's not even union. He's not even union. A fucking scab. Dude, I'm so dumb in blue collar. My ancestor's biggest hang up with Michelangelo wasn't
so
that he was
he's not
gay,
that
it's that
bad.
he was a non-union painter. All right, guys, I'm Dave Caggiano. Thank you.
Dave Caggiano. Welcome to the show, Dave. How are
Wow.
you, my friend?
I'm all right. How you doing?
That was
So you're a
actually good.
firefighter here.
Yeah.
Is that here in Texas?
No, Boston area.
Oh, you're from Boston.
Yeah.
Wow, this
Another one of
weekend
us-
I performed at the Boston Garden. Have you ever heard of that before?
I don't know,
It's the
small
home
venue?
of the Boston Celtics and the Boston Bruins.
So Boston. Yeah. So that's unbelievable. Yeah. For Rogan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was sick.
Yeah. Just wanted to let you know what the fuck
Yeah,
you're
what I
dealing
missed.
with
Yeah,
right here.
fuck me.
Is that you're from that place, but meanwhile,
Yeah, I work in the fucking bleachers in the back with the scumbags. That's me.
That's right. You're a real firefighter?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you there for like the Boston Marathon a few years ago or anything like that?
I worked on an ambulance. Not that. I was in college when that happened.
You saved people's lives before?
I mean, I try, dude. I do my best.
Jeez, that does not sound confident at all. Oh my
Bro, I just told you I'm dumb.
That
I'm not
sounds like the
smart.
kind of guy that would do CPR to your throat.
I mean, I tried, Tony. What do you want me to do here? I save lives. I mean, that's a stretch. Come on.
I was thinking about this
Nothing
today.
better than an Italian paramedic, right? This fucking guy.
I was thinking about today, like someone dying and like as they're losing consciousness, the last thing they hear as they go is like a Boston accent. It's like,
Right.
oh fuck, I think he's having a fucking heart attack. They're like, I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
Yeah, that does. That sounds like hell. Wow. And your dad's a cop. He's a real cop. Boston cop?
Boston area, yeah.
Hell
he was like
yeah.
a homicide detective for a while.
Okay.
Psycho.
Okay. Does he ever? Was he like a real dad cop growing
Yeah.
up? Did he ever
Yeah.
put his like knee on the back of your neck? Or
Yeah, I
anything
come
like
from a
that?
long line of PTSD. So, yeah. Oh, you guys have never been hit before? What's up?
What about mom? What's mom up to?
Mom was a flight attendant, real estate agent, community college grad. Shout out, Mom.
Wow. You were doing so good, and then
you.
right at the end, you basically called her a dumb bitch. Geez, she sounded pretty smart until
Call-
you had
that
to tell
community college is-
everybody she's a community college graduate.
That's impressive in Boston. We like
Yeah,
this. We like
that's true. That's true. Even though Harvard is in Boston, I guess that's impressive. Dave, what do you like to do for fun?
I run comedy.
You run comedy? Is that you? Really?
Yeah,
well,
that's
we've
me.
been looking for you.
Wow.
I got paid. I was a paid regular at the Comedy Store 10 years ago, and what are you gonna do with me? You fucking run comedy, huh?
I was opening at the Garden for Rogan.
Did you hear how quiet it got when you said that? Dave, what's your love life like? You're a firefighter. Anybody going down your pole?
Hose jokes, pole jokes. I actually just went through a breakup, so that kind of sucks.
Okay. What happened there? How long were you with this broad?
3 years.
It's a Boston
She's a lovely-
firefighter. I mean, I have to call her a broad, right?
She's a lovely lady.
If I said what happened with this girl, he'd be like, who are we talking about here? How long were you with her for?
3 years.
3 years. And
Yeah.
what happened there at the end? She said that you weren't taking it seriously enough. She wanted a ring around the finger or something like that.
Generally, yeah, that's pretty good. You know, a lot of firefighters, we have commitment issues.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
You guys would rather hang out with your Dalmatian than put a ring on it. That's fun. What did she do for work?
She worked in like planning, financial planning, kind of.
Wow.
TJ Maxx.
She didn't even make it through community college, did she?
Dude.
Dave Caggiano.
Yeah.
What's the most Italian thing about you?
Besides my nose and eyebrows, I don't know, dude. Probably, yeah, just my entire fucking uneducated self, I guess.
Have you seen Many Saints of Newark yet?
No, I haven't. But someone said sucks.
Nobody
Just-
said that.
Oh, you're talking about me.
Nobody said that. They were
bad.
talking about your act.
Yeah, that's what I
Dave.
thought.
Hans Kim, what do you think about this guy?
I think this guy is really good looking. You know, I'm sure the people of Boston who are under 5'8" are very safe with him in town.
It's decent.
This is what the heroes look like in Boston.
Tony, you look like a premature baby I rescued from a fire, literally.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that response from the audience?
You're like, again, Oz.
A premature baby that got rescued from a fire? What'd you
Yeah.
say?
That's what you look like.
That was it? That was
Yeah.
the roast joke that you came up with?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's very bad, Dave. Premature babies are not 5'9" and 150 pounds of pure Youngstown steel. You know what I'm saying? You fucking pussy.
150's generous.
You pussy-ass non-hero firefighter. Most firefighters are heroes, not Dave here. God damn it, Dave.
Guys.
Wow. All right. Dave, congratulations on getting pulled out of the bucket here tonight. Come back again. What brings you to Austin? What are you doing here?
It's trip, comedy, vacation.
How long are you here for?
Tomorrow.
What are you?
Barbecue, the usual. Barbecue, bars, stuff. Barton
There he
Springs.
goes, Dave Caggiano, everybody. He's on. Take one of these. There you go.
You caught the baby.
Jesus Christ.
Immature.
I know. We only have one regular here tonight. He's going to close the show. So we're going to keep flying through this. Dinger. That's a comedy name if I've ever heard one before. Julian Hemmendinger, ladies.
Hello, Viacom Shoe Company. Sorry for looking like a lazy Hitler youth. It's a good thing that Walt Disney's creations are nothing like him, right? Because then Goofy'd be walking around being a huge anti-Semite. We'd get him sitting down with his son. He'd say, Max, I gotta tell you something. The Holocaust, it never happened. I've never even seen a Jew. Well, maybe I heard one in the attic once. Baruch atah Adonai. The point is, boss. Oh, God, I'm falling all over the place here. God damn it feels good to be on this stage.
What the fuck?
Is that your real name, Hemmendinger?
That is my real name, Julian Hemmendinger.
Hell yeah, man. Where are you from?
I am from Washington, D.C.
Wow, welcome. What brings you here to Texas?
Comedy, and I have a lot of friends out here. I've come through a couple times. I love Austin.
Okay. How old are you, Julian?
I just turned 30.
Wow, 30 years old. You look like you could be your own father.
Jewish? I don't know.
You're Jewish?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why did?
Yeah, go ahead, Hans Kim.
Why did you say you look like a Hitler youth?
Because my hair's combed to the side. I don't know.
That's all it takes to be a Hitler youth.
Yeah, dude.
In that case, Hans looks just like a Hitler youth.
Yeah.
Really does. Jewish people have never fared well with guys named Hans. And yet, it continues. Another Jew roasted by a Hans, everybody. All right, that's enough. Even I think that's a little too racist.
Vault.
I love it. So you're born and raised in Washington, D.C.?
Yes. I make just enough that I can do that.
What are you streaming? What do you do on there?
I play video games, and I have puppets that, yell at me. One of them's a prostitute.
You have puppets?
Yeah. One of them's named Misty Fisty. The other one's One-Eyed Willie.
Wow.
I'm really lame, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. Holy shit. What do you keep in your backpack?
I actually have, a gun for just a mass shoot. No, I'm kidding. That's not funny, I guess. I have,
There's no Jewish mass shooters, everybody. Relax. That's a waste of bullets.
Yeah, they're too expensive.
I actually, normally for my set, I
a little bit more.
Juggling balls, and I have a Diablo that I use.
Really? You have juggling balls?
Yeah.
Will you juggle a little bit
Sure.
more? Can we get some juggling music, guys? Oh, yeah, this is kill. Oh, he's horrible at it. Oh. Wow.
I don't know, man.
He's getting booed. Welcome to Texas. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Wow, that was some of the least talent I've ever seen.
If you wanted to play with my balls.
Oh, of course, you know me.
Matt Germans.
Swear.
Ladies.
I think I have
a good. She mother.
Me, I think.
Okay. Then did. You only. Good. Yeah. Come on, everybody, make some noise one more time for Nat Rogachevsky.
Yo, what's up?
You ever see like a really fat guy like fixing his hair in the bathroom? Like, what are we doing? The guy's like, all right, problem solved. Now they won't know I'm fat as fuck. I don't know if you guys heard, DC Comics just announced their very first transgender superhero. First ever DC Comics transgender superhero. Her name is, her name is, Wonder If It's a Woman. Wonder If It's a Woman. DC Comics. Yes, keep clapping. Let's keep clapping until the meow. Keep clapping until the meow. I don't have time for my last joke. Keep clapping till the meow.
You want to do one more joke? Is that
I'll
what
do
you're
a quick
saying?
one. Thank you.
Yeah, go right
I'll
ahead.
do a quick one. It's so I was at HEB the other day. I was getting helped out by a person that was working there. It was a transgender person. Their name was Alex, but they spelled their name Alyks. And I was like, look, man, you already changed your name. You don't have to change the name.
Nat Rogachevsky. Wow.
Awesome.
Very, very, very good.
Okay.
Nat Rogachevsky. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
A fantastic performance. How
Thank
long
you,
you been
thank
doing stand-up comedy?
Just over 6 months.
Okay. Wow. That's really
great.
good. Really, really good.
Good to see you, buddy.
I love your fat guy fixing his hair joke. What I
Yeah.
love about that is you're almost too
Almost
fat
yeah,
to
right
be able
there,
to do
dude.
that joke. You're like 10 pounds away from being the guy in that joke.
So I was like, when I was writing that joke, I was like looking in the mirror. I was like, I don't know, dude.
It's close, yeah. Where are you from? You from Austin, Texas?
Boston, Massachusetts.
Boston, Massachusetts.
Wow, what the
Look at
fuck?
this. I just keep pulling people from Boston
Yeah.
since I performed in the Mecca there this weekend. That's incredible.
Dave is my
Did you know that I
fucking boy.
performed in the Boston Garden this weekend?
He did it with Joe Rogan.
16,000 people.
No kidding.
Yeah.
In the Boston Garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hell yeah. Trans superheroes. I believe we had one of those on the show earlier tonight.
That's hilarious.
There you go. He's laughing over there. It's all good, folks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nat, what do you do for work?
I'm gainfully unemployed currently.
Okay.
I don't do shit.
What's the last job that you had?
Drug dealer.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of drugs?
I sold a shit ton of like Molly and acid and
Wow. Look at that. There's some fans of Molly in the room.
yeah,
for
these guys
sure.
are fucking losers, dude. Everyone's
Yeah.
like, yeah, drugs, dude, yeah.
That's just
hard
Texas.
drugs.
Texas absolutely fucking loves drugs.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Did you just move here?
Yeah, a month ago.
Okay. What do you love so far about Austin, Texas? What are your favorite things about this city?
You can do like a gay joke on stage and not get in trouble.
Wow, you get in trouble in Boston, Massachusetts?
Dude, it's so bad.
Are you kidding me?
No, this dude, I did this joke at like this super dumb mic in Boston, and it was like a dumb black joke that I was just trying to work out. It wasn't like, I wasn't married to
When
the
you
joke.
say dumb
No,
black joke, are you saying
The
that
joke
they're
was
dumb or the
No.
joke is okay?
The joke was dumb. And I walked this lady, and I go outside, and she starts to yell at me about the joke at an open mic. And she was like, can you imagine doing that joke for a crowd in Atlanta? And the only other time I tried that joke, when I like tried to debut it, was in front of a black crowd, and it worked.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it actually works. And she goes, that doesn't matter. And I was like, lady, like, you think you know better than they do?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's allowed?
White lady, right?
White? Oh,
Blue
dude,
hair?
Yes.
Blue hair?
Yeah. Yeah. And, yes. And clearly presenting as a lady, big old tits. And at the end of the conversation, I'm, like, we made up, and I walk away, and she goes, by the way, my pronouns are he, him. And I was like, leave me alone, lady. Like,
Right. That's enough.
it's over.
This is in Boston?
Yeah, it's bad.
Wow.
Dude. It's
If that
bad.
was in Boston 15 years ago, that lady's in a river by the end of the night.
Yeah.
Just, just floating and bloated.
I'm not going to say her name, but shouts out to all my friends.
Earrings there.
Call
Guy. Nat Rogan. That thing is. What are? Now that I see that earring, I got to ask you, what are your pronouns? No, I'm kidding.
You seem so comfortable on stage, like for
Yeah.
6 months. That doesn't seem possible. Do you have any reason why, or is just the drugs?
I'm a sober guy. I used to do like heroin, so now I just don't care about anything. You know?
Wow. That's what it is. Former drug addicts are Theo Vaughn. There's a lot of newly sober people that end up being able to obtain a level of funny that is just
Very
absolutely
true.
incredible. So that's where
Very
you get your
true.
swagger from.
I
How
think so.
often were you? How long were you hooked on heroin for?
Like 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
My goodness gracious.
Shooting it up or snorting it?
Shooting it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. This guy's not snorting.
Yeah, dude. Listen, I'm not gay, dude.
Yeah, come on. Don't let the earring fool you, dude. This guy's shooting up. Absolutely doodly.
I do all the like 12-step stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like consistently all the time.
Awesome. There you go. Look at that. They love you, Nat. You know you're good if you get a I'm sober applause break in Texas.
Yeah.
That means you're
Like never having done heroin, I would
both have.
Very good.
Yeah, baby. That was a good one. Good heroin. I had thing like that.
I wouldn't care to.
Really? Love you, Nat.
Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know that dumb song.
Can you freestyle?
No, I can't freestyle. Oh no, keep yelling. Keep yelling. What's that?
What are you doing? What is this? The Price is Right?
Yeah. It's weird. Now I'm nervous.
Well, luckily for you, we have some fresh heroin we're going to shoot in your veins
Yes.
right now.
Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. No.
It's muted.
Nate Rogachevsky, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. A standing ovation. Hell yeah. What was better, that or heroin? You are absolutely hilarious. If you had to guess how long of a set you think you can do, how long confidently of a set would you do?
I got a strong 15 for sure.
Strong
I'd love to
15?
have you open up the show Thursday at the Secret
Whoa!
Thanks, man.
Nate Rogachevsky, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely doing it. Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Killing Tony here in Austin, Texas. Come on, everybody. Make some noise for Nate, everyone. Wow. I don't know whether he was just extremely great or just the people before him were so terrible that that it feels like we found a young god here on the show.
I feel like I need to start doing heroin.
All right. We got our first real lady here. Make some noise for Mimi Meyer, everybody. She's next on Kill Tony.
Oh man. Oh man.
Hi.
Come on,
thank
one more
you.
time for Mimi Meyer, everybody. Come on.
Thank you. I'm kind of an awkward person. Today, this woman said to me, Mimi, oh my God, I call my grandma Mimi. And I didn't know what to say to that. I was like, cool, is she a slut too? Yeah, I grew up wearing a purity ring. If you don't know what a purity ring is, it's this ring you would wear so all the boys in school knew you were serious about being a loser. Yeah, but now things have changed. I think Plan B is a great invention. Anybody? Yeah. Who knew that one day I'd be able to walk into any Walgreens and pick up a bag of Doritos and my freedom? And you know, ladies, we've all taken it. We've all had unprotected sex. Not all of us. Not all of us are fun. Yeah. I come from an exotic place called Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thank you. Our claim to fame is that we are the city of bridges, which I like. I think it's fitting. That the best part of Pittsburgh is that there's so many great ways to leave. Thank you very much. I'm Mimi Meyer.
Mimi Myers. Feels low.
I don't know how I
Hi,
feel
welcome
about
to the
that.
show, Mimi.
Hi, thank you.
How are you?
I'm like shaking. I'm having so much fun. Wow.
I love it.
This is a lot better than waiting tables like I did today.
Yeah, absolutely. You do wait tables. I've actually been into your restaurant before, and you waited on me, and we talked about the potential of you being on the show one day.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've met, being from Pittsburgh, I don't really run into famous people, so
Right.
it's a new experience.
You
for
know
me.
what's crazy is Friday I performed in the Boston Garden. I don't know if you guys know that or not. And then Saturday I performed at the PPG Paints Arena, the home of the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Yes.
Just wanted to make sure everybody knows that that's exactly what I do with my life. Not to be confused with the week before, it was Madison Square Garden, a whole different. Yeah. Just want to get yourself canceled, people. It's the life. Get yourself canceled.
I remember when I started working at the restaurant where you came in to eat, my first day of work, I started chatting with this guy, and I was like, yeah, it's like, you know, waiting table.
Wow.
Away, and my friend said, hey, Mimi, that was Lance Armstrong.
Wow. You really dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he walked away, and my friend waiting tables, it's a lot of cardio, it's pretty crazy, I'm so exhausted. And he walked away, and my friend said, hey, Mimi. I remember when I started working at the restaurant where you came in to eat, my first day of work, I started chatting with this guy, and I was like, yeah, it's like, you know, waiting tables, it's a lot of cardio, it's pretty crazy, I'm so exhausted. And he walked away, and my friend said, hey, Mimi, that was
Girl.
Little
You're
bit.
somewhere between like super dork, but you also seem a little bit freaky. Am I correct?
little bit.
You referenced unprotected sex at some point in your set. Was that you talking about you, that you have unprotected sex with people?
I used to work on a cruise ship, so we got kind of weird.
Oh, shit.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. We talking about what? Carnival cruises or Norwegian?
I worked for Disney Cruise Line.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Wow. That means Red Band thinks you hooked up with an African.
Oh man.
No, just a Jedi.
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
And a couple Portuguese lifeguards, so, you know. It's fine.
Wow. A real life Jedi. Absolutely.
Was it the new black guy or
What?
You
No.
said Jedi?
Jedi.
Okay.
All right.
What?
Sometimes that'll be edited out of the regular podcast.
What the fuck, Red Band?
So, Mimi Meyer, do you have a boyfriend now?
No, I'm single.
Okay. What are your thoughts about Hans Kim? Have you ever been with an Asian man before?
I couldn't date him. He looks too much like my dad.
Really?
I'm just kidding.
You
No, not at
have
all.
an Asian dad?
No, I was joking.
Hans, what do you think about this?
We were at a party and she was dressed like a stewardess, and I was.
You what?
We were at a party together, and you were dressed like a stewardess. I was a
Yes.
boxer, and
You were wearing a toga.
yeah, I was wearing the toga at first.
That's a joke where Hans was on Molly.
I was on acid. Yeah, and I'm sorry that you didn't bomb because I kind of want to kiss you, but it's fine.
Wow.
Maybe if I get on the show another time.
What'd you say, Mimi?
I said maybe if I get on the show another time and bomb.
Right.
I think they want me to kiss you. I don't want to pressure you. I'll ask for consent. We can film it and put it on TikTok
I can film it and put on TikTok.
after the show. If you don't want to do it now, yeah, sorry, I'm, okay. Turn it down again, turn it down.
Wow. Just for that, Hans, I'm going to make you eat her pussy right now on the show. Mimi, what do you like to do for fun when you're not waiting tables or doing stand-up comedy? What else?
I do like to sing a little bit.
Oh, really? Can we
Yeah.
hear a little? Well, you have a song that you know how to do? They know how to play Don't Stop Believin'.
Oh, Darlin' from the Beatles.
You guys know that one? D Madness? You know the Beatles?
Darling, please believe me.
Okay, here we go. Here's a little bit of the Beatles with Mimi Meyer, everybody.
Oh, darling.
Woo! Oh, shit.
Please believe me. I'll never make it alone. Believe me when I tell you I'll never do you no harm.
Wow.
Oh, darling, if you leave me, I forgot the words, but it's okay.
Mimi Meyer, everybody. Wow. You know what? After that performance, I'm going to make Hans eat your ass, everybody. So there you go. He eats it with chopsticks, so it's okay.
When you told me.
Oh, wow. She's. Wow. Jesus.
Sorry, I was an attention whore. I'm fine.
My goodness. Wow.
I was ready.
Just like Paul
Next
McCartney, she doesn't know when to quit, everyone. Mimi, you are an absolute little firecracker. I
Thank
love your
you.
energy. You're like if the marvelous Miss Maisel was like a real little Texas pog or something like that. Keep signing up. Come back again. We want to see another minute. There
Thank
goes
you, guys.
Mimi Meyer, everybody. She's on Instagram at the Mimi
Let's go,
Meyer.
man. I'm glad I saved.
Now, this is exciting. Since a week ago, we got a scale with a 500-pound capacity. And these guys are going to have a weight loss challenge during the month of... And they're each going to donate any weight. The other got 196 pounds. Christ. What just... Wow, look at that.
Do you have reservations?
Yeah.
Some big old dudes.
Over to
man.
little is a
Work with a slew.
Hey, man, I don't want to watch this.
dollars. Stranger together. Mason Smith is next. Here comes.
I'm going through a divorce. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I either get that response or, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, but I'm going through a divorce. Guys, if your wife ever comes home and tells you that she's feeling empowered, just know there's a divorce around the corner. I'll tell you, it all went to hell after she started going to therapy. She actually, she started getting mad at me about certain things that she's never gotten mad at me before. Like, she got mad at me one night. She said, how come you never give me head scratchies and foot rubs without trying to touch my vagina? I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not gay.
Mason Smith, hell yeah. Absolutely doing it. Another incredible performance on this episode. Doing stand-up. Very, very good set.
Thank you very much. Lived in Boston for the last 8.
You see this?
Wow.
What the fuck is going on? This is what I did. This is how the universe works. I fucked that city up so fucking good on Friday night that it's following me. I'm telling you. I don't know if you know this. I performed in Boston Garden on Friday. So.
I think
it's considered one of the few mecca arenas of the United States of America.
These guys all gotta get together. What the
Absolutely.
fuck?
So Mason, what do you do for work? You seem like a real fucking man.
Yeah, so I've been a welder for the last 11 years.
You're a welder. Wow.
I told myself when I moved here, though, I'm never welding again. So.
Okay, so you've given up the...
Fucking right. I never want to touch a welder again.
All right, so what are you going to do?
I'm trying to do comedy, but right now I'm just going to fucking...
This is how people end up underneath bridges, Mason.
I
swear to God, I came to Texas. I'm never going to do what I was professionally trained to do ever again.
No, I'm gonna get a couple part-time jobs for the daytime, you know.
Okay.
I got no problem
What do you think? What's a real man like you thinking about doing part-time job? What do you
I
think?
used to work at a liquor store when I first moved to Boston, and that was
Okay.
pretty fun and easy. Anything's easy after welding for 11 years.
Right. Yeah, that's real fucking tough work. You
Yeah.
get like sparks in your eyes and
I've
shit?
had flash burn. I got burn marks all over me. Yeah.
You ever think to like stick with the welding thing though and like become something like a seamstress or something or like something?
That's fabric.
It's a lot. It's not as dangerous as welding, but you're putting two things together. It might be good for you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus, Red Man.
Mason.
Goofy motherfucker. Oh my.
Mason, what do you like to do for fun? You seem like a real man, so I'm excited to hear what you...
Yeah, so before so I'm going through a divorce, but back in Boston, I got a real kick out of, we'd go kayaking and then in the wintertime just drink a lot and party.
Okay.
I really like just having fun and hanging out.
Okay.
You know, take drugs every now and again.
What kind of drugs are we talking about?
I got acid tattooed on my arm.
Whoa! Wow! Look at that.
cool.
Meet my friends, the Nether Hour.
Yeah. Hit me up.
Bercy, why don't you come up here real quick? Put your hands together for my friend Bercy. This is the bass player for one of my favorite local bands, the Nether Hour. This is
Can Hans
very
Kim get a
interesting.
whiskey coke?
This is my friend Bercy, everybody. Since you have acid tattoo on your arm, I wanted you to meet the human responsible for actual acid. This is what acid looks like, everybody.
Yeah.
Bercy. And this is also what acid sounds like. Bercy, why don't you say hi to these people?
Hey, what's up, dudes? Fuck yeah.
This is literally who Bercy is all the time. If you're wondering, like, hey, I bet he's like being a little bit funny for the show right now. Not at all.
This is just how it is, dude. Yeah, cheers.
That's literally all of his catchphrases. Like, if he was a doll and had a pull string, that's what he says. He says, cheers, this is what I do, dudes.
And fuck yeah?
Yeah, fuck yeah, that's a good one.
Fuck yeah, is one of them, dude. If I was Woody.
Bercy,
Fuck
just
you.
so that people understand what I'm talking about here, how often, honestly, without being funny at all, give us a ballpark of how often you do acid.
Probably 4 or 5 times a week. Off and on, though. I'll hit up the guy. Yeah,
Off and
dude.
on, though.
We'll get
Off
on
and on,
stage,
though.
we'll
Nothing
jam and
too
stuff.
crazy. Just off and on 4 or 5 times a week. Straight up acid.
Yeah,
which
it's just
lasts,
normal.
what, 8, 10, 12 hours or something like that?
The microdose might just last like 4 or 5 hours, as long as another hour set lasts, you know?
Yeah,
Plus
dude.
the party afterwards, so.
I love it. I just wanted you to come say hi. Make some noise for my friend Bercy,
Hey,
everybody.
I love you, Tony. Hans,
welcome.
Red Band, the band. Love you guys,
yeah.
dude. Cheers, dude.
Yep. He held on to the mic a little bit long there. Typical acid trip lasts longer than you want it to. You know what I mean? I love it. So you got to meet what acid looks like there, since you have it tattooed on your arm. Wow.
His relationship stuff was so real. Like they're realistic. Like where the started complaining about things she never did. Like that hit close to home. I think with a lot of people in this audience.
Yeah. What does she do for work? The woman that you're divorcing.
She's a nurse, and she just graduated from grad school to be a nurse practitioner.
Oh, okay.
She got that doctor dick in her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So you
Come on,
left her
bro.
in Boston,
Red
and
Band
now
watches
you
too much
came
VR
down
porn, bro.
here?
For all the glory.
And then what was it, a month ago you said?
I got here 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Fresh blood here in Austin. What part of town are you living in?
I'm staying with Nat's my boy. He married my wife and I.
You look like the kind of guy that would get a studio apartment in Round Rock. Am I correct?
No, I got one actually like near here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. And you live by yourself?
Yeah. Yep.
Very good. You think you're going to lose any money in the Hans Kim, what do you think about this?
I think that he sells some good acid. I actually took a tab of his acid recently.
Really? Wow.
You weren't supposed to tell people.
It always surprises me how many drugs Hans actually does. Very rare in the Asian community. Am I correct? It's like a black pedophile. Doesn't happen often, an Asian drug addict.
Yeah, I bring great dishonor to my family. It's too bad you couldn't weld your relationship with your wife together.
My boy, my greatest creation. I love it. Mason, you're so much fun. I loved your set. Here's a big joke book from the great Boneseye. Come back again. Sign up again. Yeah, can we get a, what do you want, a Jack and Coke? A Jack and Coke for my friend Hans Kim. We're having fun. You guys having fun out there? Very good. Look at all those smiling faces. Zach Gallman is next on Kill Tony. We're flying through it here tonight, folks.
Yeah, I like it. We're going through all. Hey guys. Hello. Oh. So I work the door here, and something happened to me. Something this week happened to me that seemed pretty racist. 3 days in a row, I got called 3 different people by the same black guy. One day he said that I looked like Triple H. The next day he said I looked like Paul Walker. And the next day he said I looked like Joe Rogan. I don't believe it. At least I think it was the same black guy. I can never tell. I've been going to therapy a lot, and I like it, but I feel like they don't let me take the blame for a lot of things. Like, pretty sure my dad had nothing to do with me getting drunk and shit on my ex-girlfriend's front porch. I mean, he was there, but it was my idea. That's all I got, guys.
There you go, a minute from Zach Gallman. Door guy here at Vulcan Gas Company. A very, very, very good set. You're originally from Columbus, Ohio.
Correct.
You've been on this show before. You're a strong man,
Yes,
ridiculously
correct.
strong. And we found this out. Is Cody here? Is Cody here from... He's not here tonight? No Cody? God damn it. Because every time you've lifted a midget, you lift him more every time.
Yeah, I got the record now with 10.
What?
So.
Oh, shit. One of the strippers talked for a second. Confusing gibberish. Zach.
Yes.
So what's been happening since you've been on Kill Tony? Give us all an update of the last few weeks since we've seen you last. What's going on in your world?
I work pretty much 6-7 days a week, and then just trying to hit mics. And I'm recognized as the guy who presses midgets.
That's right.
And also I'm funny.
Yeah.
But that's fun. I just been working. I mean,
love
that's really it.
You've been going to the
Working,
gym
doing
at all? You've been staying strong?
I actually haven't been. I've been trying to get in, but all my time's dedicated to other stuff right now.
You can't fit through the door?
Yeah, pretty much. I've actually down like 30 pounds since I moved down here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm
Wow.
all weak and skinny now.
No, I love it. I love it, Zach. What have you been doing for fun when not working or performing? Something? Did you go to ACL or anything like that? Or
No.
KFC or anything?
Really, I'm just trying to stay in and save money, and I play guitar on my off time.
Really? You
yeah.
play guitar? Have we ever had you play guitar
No,
on this
yeah,
show? You know how to play guitar?
Yeah.
Matt, what do you think? Should we give this guy a shot? Let's see what happens here. Very rarely do you get a fat boy playing guitar. This is a rare treat. Very rare. Again, like an Asian drug addict or like a black pedophile. This is a fat guitar player. Normally, all right. can't think of really any fat guitar jokes right now. But
John Popper.
All right, here we go. Wow.
I'm screwing this up real bad, guys. Sorry. She calls me Goliath and I wear the David mask. Guess the stones are coming too fast for her now. I'd like to believe I can bring up the past. All the stones that are thrown are building up a wall. I have become cumbersome to my girl.
Wow.
That was great.
Look at incredible.
I was more nervous for that. Holy shit.
That sounded like Soundgarden, which reminds me, I performed in the Boston Garden this weekend in Madison Square Garden the weekend before. You can catch a lot of the comedians you saw tonight performing in actual gardens around Austin. No,
True.
that was great. How long
Thank
you been
you.
playing guitar for?
25 years.
Wow. Look at that. That's incredible.
I didn't play a lot when I was training for strongman, though. So, like, I'm pretty, like, if you're good at music, I'm eh. If you're not good at music, I'm really good.
Were you in like bands growing up, like with Alvarosa Village?
No, actually, I mean, I played with some people here and there, but everyone in my family's a musician. I'm actually like the worst musician in my family, and I play the least amount of instruments. So.
But you can beat them up.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. So.
That's true. That's all that matters.
I'm also the tallest and biggest, so yeah.
You're shredded and you shred.
Thank you.
Zach, I love it. You've been on the show quite a few times. You always do good. You already have a joke book, right?
Yes, I do. Thank
All right.
you.
Well, then there you go. Another great
Thanks, guys.
performance by Zach Allman. Let's keep going through it. Let's get another one up here.
He's a big guy, but his hair is thinning.
This guy.
All right. Kit Hudson. Let's see what it is.
Interracial wedding, and that I appreciate that. So I was the best man at an interracial wedding, and no matter what, my best friend said, it's okay that he married a white. My biggest concern during that wedding was when his family asked me to tie his grandfather's tie. Luckily, he said that it was the most pleasant experience he had out of the times a white man has tied a knot around his neck. Do I look proud? I should look proud because it was pleasant.
Kit Hudson. Really, that all sounds true.
Yeah.
100% true.
What?
I'll skip to somebody else.
Without it, she
won. When I everybody, come on! It's your final bucket pull of the night. Make some noise for Arlene.
Flew in. I took Spirit. Yeah. Hell yeah, $70 round trip. Anybody with me? That's right. So I'm convinced that Spirit Airlines is the only company where if you fail the competency test, you're guaranteed the job. So today I went on a walk around the place I'm staying, and I came back, and there was a very insightful news article talking about how there's a lack of women that are firefighters, and I thought that's great, because the only thing that probably cares about gender equality is fucking fires. Am I right? All right. Well, that's my time. Thank you.
All right, 50 seconds from Arlene Hayes. Welcome to the show, Arlene. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Hell yeah. Is this how long you been doing stand-up?
This is my 5th time in 3 years.
5th time in 3 years.
Yep.
Hell yeah. You have
That's right.
You have the work ethic of
That's right.
You know what? I'm just going to stop right there.
Yeah. All right.
I'll let
That's
you
fair.
finish your own punchline on that one, folks,
Okay.
depending on where you want to take it.
Yeah.
Arlene, so why have you only done stand-up 5 times in 3 years?
I only do stand up when I need to feel something.
Uh-huh.
That's why. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever thought about jumping off a bridge?
Are you on a lot of medication?
No, I'm on no medication. Nope.
Okay.
None.
Arlene, what do you do for work?
I work a corporate office job.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you like it?
It's okay. I mean, I just pretend like I'm somebody else to get through the day, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What do you do at the office job?
I market insurance. Yes. That's right.
Holy shit.
Have you ever thought about going on medication?
There you go.
No. I would never. No. I'm good.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
Go to the dog park and talk to the other dog people.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Found the through a hair.
See, like water-based lubricant. I do. You know, like the first time I ever had sex.
Alright, I'm done.
I'm
tired as fuck. Hasta Luis, sayonara suckers. See you on the flip side.